The gods are dead. They have been for a long time. But wounds such as theirs leave deep scars. And the echo of their song, whispered as it may be, still beckons out unto the void, beyond the stars and the night and the darkness. The UNICEF, the great song, the sound of cool running water, opus of hope, it still rings. Oh, but these dead and buried gods, oh, it is their blood as the ink which my hand is guided to tell of, to write the tale of their failure. I am Aldarian Titus, and I was there when they burned themselves out from existence. I was there when they chose their mortals, and I was cast aside, save for the mercy of our true God. The mercy of the one truth. I will see this world burn. Oh, these new heroes think they can stop me. I have seen dynasties fall, and I will move through so many until there are none left. Amnasida, Koda Seda Amnasida, Koda Seda Burn! Let the stars shatter! Let all be forgotten!
Welcome back to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. And this is Season 2. Let's see the Seekers!
Yeah. Here, here. Hi.
Woo! All right, guys, welcome to Season 2. We're a group of normal gamers just like you who play Dungeons & Dragons for your enjoyment. Welcome to the dungeon.
Yay!
Beautiful. It's finished.
Woohoo! It only took us 7 months.
It's all green.
So, you can't see him. He's off screen, but he's our technomancer. This basement would not have happened without him. So, big round of applause, everybody. To the technomancer. Look at those doors. There's only one up because we needed to get this game going again. We're all like, we gotta play. But it looks awesome. So, thanks, everybody. We are so excited to be back playing this game for you. But some quick things, some business items real quick. We are growing. Our numbers are continuing to grow. We've actually submitted to the Ennies Awards down at Gen Con. We are extremely excited, and we want you to be a seeker with us. So join our Discord channel. Join us on social media, YouTube. You can find everything in our About section on Twitch, and we will restream everything on YouTube. We put things on Facebook. We're everywhere. Podcasts, the like. So join us. We respond. And with that, I want to say a special thank you to Nixian Chaos, Saflier. We've got Peanut and Dapper Dan. So thank you guys for joining our Discord channels. We're so grateful to have you as seekers.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. So we're going to be starting to do some things. We're going to do some giveaways here in the next couple of months. And we're going to start showcasing some fan art. So we've got a couple fan arts that have come in.
Yes.
We're really excited.
They're
to share
awesome.
those on. So,
Ink puppies. No.
without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's our new time. It's Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Let's roll! Woohoo! welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since we've sat around this table, and the very last game we played was pretty epic. The heroes found themselves not in Terrafon, not in Garifun, but in the newly formed Garifun at the sacrifice of Montague. They fought against our big bad, BBEG, for all of Season 1, General Gushwin Malix. And rather than defeat him, much to the chagrin of Torque, who was ready to fight for the next 2 hours, Clara rolled one of the most insane rolls I've seen, 1 in Dungeons & Dragons and 2 live streamed. 2 nat 20s in a row to save General Gushwin Malix from the curse of something dark. So, you just got to see Aldarian Titus at the end of our last game. He came out. He stole back the Scepter of Astarius, which we had made by Wolfgar Games. We'll sell more of that in the coming weeks as well. And the group won. They saved the kingdom. They looked about at one another. Clara and the group sat down and tried to reanimate Helix, who had fallen. And the group also sent NPCs to fight a dark wizard, Katsup. Katsup was defeated by none other than Rogar of the Day God. Rogar of the Day God.
Not like her.
Oh, so good.
Don't you ever dare.
And as you all sat in the highest tower of Terrafon, now Garifun, you looked out at one another and you knew that your tasks were not yet done. There was war looming on the horizon, a great enemy approaching from the nether, and there was still the mystery of the Star Touched and the goddess Cecil. Let's see what happened.
3 years have passed since Montague betrayed us. He gave the silent law voice, and for that he paid with his life. Though even acts a terrible toll, he still watches from reflection. But his efforts were not without fruit. Garifun is no more. Terrafon is no more. They are one. We are one. Garifun, born from the magic the likes of which the world has not seen in an age. He bent stone and wood and iron across time and space. But such power draws many eyes. Green eyes! And yet the world is quiet now. The mud has dried on the boots of war. A respite. Enter the fated. All but Lyra search for the Seven and their dark master. They will not find him. We see them. Lyra in her regal gowns atop a great balcony, leading from the tallest tower. Her brow is furrowed with discipline, and the people whisper her name in reverence. The White Lady. Elric holds to the mast of a great ship. The spray of the ocean beads across his face as his ship catapults out from a maelstrom, lost to the depths. Clara is worshipped. Tribute is paid under the shade of Yevils. But where is the Queen of Crows? Antlers in the shadow. Valran dons the rented car across his shoulders. His journey takes him north into the unforgiving. His reptilian eyes flare with purpose. Dragonborn. Torque slams coins down upon a counter. The bazaar behind him a colorful distraction from the secrets he brings. Grick Vrash Gring and his thieving hands. Cannot see. He has traveled into the mists. And David, his torch is dim, and his arms still tingle. There is one more we see. She is hazy, but all the more dangerous. For how can one die when they have no fate? Choose your fate. Beware, Cecil. We will watch. We will not intervene again. Always. Forever. The Crystalline Order.
Get your shit together.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, that's definitely scary.
All right.
Oh boy.
3 years have passed. Even though there is darkness on the horizon, the city of Garifun stands erect like a bastion of light in the Middle Kingdom. The Fated have gone their separate ways, each taking on their own mission, trying to find both who they are and how they can better serve the world. But they are not as strong apart as they are together. Thusly, they have not leveled up. We find ourselves overhead, zooming in on the white city of Garifun. It's gonna take me a minute.
Terrenduck.
Terrenduck. What?
Terrenduck. Not yet. Not yet. Garifun. Birds fly from the rafters of this once dark, now peaceful kingdom. Below you see merchants returning to the streets. The city is bustling, alive. Outside, under the ramparts of the once looming towers, you now see a thriving Inari village. The oil fields have been shut down. There is peace, there is growth, and a small tolerance begins to grow between the nobles and the serfs. That is seen by the White Lady of Garifun. Standing at the tallest precipice of a tower, she looks over her kingdom. She is a little sullen, for she has been ruling alone for a long time, and a furrowed brow is across her visage because she misses her friends. But she has seen a great deal done. Peace talks have begun with the Kaelin Ver to the south, and remediations have begun on the great dam leading to the Karen Ver's lands. Perhaps the great drought will finally come to an end. The rest of the group have gone their separate ways. Clara back to Yevra to learn under the guidance of Yevros the Great Tree. She has now councils of druids and many others trying to teach her the ways to channel the wrath of the ancient forests. But she looks to learn about her lost lineage, her parents, her loved ones. Technomancer, a little louder music, please. David, after about a year of consulting with Lyra, he decides to gather his group of men together, Bud, Tomlin, Farlane, and go adventuring for answers to the tingling still in his hands. The darkness he saw behind the mirror, and the evil of the high tower. Perhaps together they can answer something about this darkness. Torque mysteriously leaves in the middle of the night, telling only Lyra where he's going, heading west into the uncharted deserts of Ashara and the deserts of Mar. His is a diplomatic mission that we'll learn more about later.
Boy.
Montague, destroyed by the weave, or is he?
You're dead.
But as his second character, Killian, he journeys with Valran to the north, back to the Boreal Keep, where she stands vigil over the great ice dragon south of Navala. Valran, after learning a great truth by the dragon, heads north and has not been heard of since. And finally, Elric. Elric Fiddlefingers, at the curse of his thirst blade, headed west. A trail of bloodied corpses, mostly animals, strung his way as the thirsty blade drank lives and victims. But eventually Elric found peace as he cast his sword into the ocean. Unfortunately, he was on a ship with the Dreadstalks, and the sword created a magical maelstrom. His crew barely escaped the dreaded pool of the undercurrents. But since then, he has been on adventures with pirates of the high seas, trying to be a ruffian, yet haphazardly ending up doing good when they were trying to create malice. We'll learn more there as well. But our story does not concern the Fated tonight. Our story concerns those who see the Fated as the heroes they are. Tonight's game, we will be playing level 1 characters on the outskirts of Terrafon, looking up at the glories of the fated, seeing a different perspective of the world they have left behind. So, as we zoom down onto the city of Garifun, its white, majestic spires, until finally we begin to see the slums. On paper, the Middle Kingdom looks lovely. It is growing. Its treaties with the Golden Inquisition have grown. It has held Ashara at bay. Peace talks have whispered in Helvetia, and the army of 10,000 strong stands at the borders with the Boreal Keep securing the northwest. But that is not the only tale of Garifun. There is a tale of unrest, of a transfer of power, of nobles who are unhappy that there is peace with slaves, of poverty, of rebellion, of rumors, of monies squandered, perhaps treachery. For every kingdom has an underbelly, and this is where you find yourselves. Let us go around the table and introduce ourselves.
Oh, I am Soupy.
Oh no.
I am the sous chef of Cookie, who has kept me a sous chef for a long fucking time. 3. I am on my way to Garifun along with the diplomatic mission from the Boreal Keep that's going there to try and learn more about cooking. Something I can cook other than just meat. I heard there's vegetables there. Maybe an apple. I don't know. So, I'm going to learn and to become my own head chef. Get back to work!
No.
I was kind of hoping you were going to say I could become my own sous chef. Oh no.
Alright, I'm Gary Bradrick. Tomato stand owner.
Tomato
You got that right. Tomato stand owner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I laughed so hard I'm seeing stars.
He's stuck.
Did Tylenol.
Not a real thing. Stars.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Gary Bradrick.
I'm Gary Bradrick.
That's it.
I came from Ilden. People say I went to this Garifun, but I've always lived in, what is it, Garifun? Never heard of this Terrafon. Some people try and tell me that some magic group of heroes called the Fated.
That's every line.
Sounds like the evil mom.
What do you want me to help you? Help people! You're trying to buy my tomatoes! And they tell me they tried to fight some man called Malix. I've trusted that man my whole life. He birthed my child.
Oh.
No, I got some theories that aren't my theories because they're crazy theories that other people that believe I don't believe. That like some guy named Titus stole some magic staff. Weird things. I don't know.
But you're putting it all together.
Yeah, but he's
He's
conspiracy theorist. He's putting it together.
He's got theories, but they're not his theories.
They're not his theories. They just came to him. Thank you, Gary.
I don't want to go after him. My name is Nola. And I am an acolyte of Yevros. And I have been in Yevros studying until Clara came along and connected this bond between humanoid and god.
Deep.
And through the council that she has created, I have watched her and her many struggles of trying to take on this godlike power. But it did not come without treachery And so I have been sent to Garifun by the High Council members to go towards Lyra and warn her of Clara's dismembered mind. For she is our hope, and we must help her.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
She's gonna consolidate.
Alright. My name is Micah, and I grown up with my family. They're really into General Malix. They're very high nobles of Terrafon, Garifun. So, I left. I don't agree with them. My brothers, they're all believe in slavery and all this shit. So, I left home when I was 14, and I was gonna go round people up, and we were gonna free the slaves, and then the Fated came back, and then, well, Lyra and Malix went, and I had this whole thing going, and then they just liberated the slaves, and I guess so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do now, but there's still a lot of worldly battles to fight, and there's still a lot of people who believe in like the wrong thing, and I've gotten quite a few followers, so yeah, I'm just kind of living on my own.
How many
Just
followers?
turned 17.
How many followers do you
How
have?
many followers?
888.
Power to the people.
Power of the people. The power pamphlets.
Speaking of pamphlets.
Extra, extra! We all about it! Clara's envoy on the way to Garifun! Give little Sarah a little shilling for your paper. It's very interesting. There's lots of news going on. Praise be fated.
We actually did it.
And this is where everybody leaves the stream and never comes back.
We're just having fun with this game.
Just handing out character sheets.
Can you see him slowly collecting them?
I would have taken my papers.
Extra, extra, we all about it.
Gold some penny dreadfuls here.
The slaves were liberated. Local rebel has no more purpose.
So you're
Local rebel. Oh my god. So,
local paperboy.
and your father, though, still writes to you to, like, write his stuff in the paper? Is that...
Yes, my deadbeat father has a small section he force writes into the paper, which is not my paper. It's like
It's Helix's paper.
it's Helix's paper. It's someone's paper, but like he like writes over in the margins and stuff. So I gotta read it out. It's like,
All rise, Terrenduck.
Do we remember what the name of the paper was?
I don't remember.
Paper to key.
It's not good.
Pretty key.
You gotta find a better name.
You gotta find a better name.
I think we came up.
Well, we'll get there.
Key.
We have a name. It's like
Key to the
Felix
news.
something like
Two more days. Town assembly voting for a new paper name. Paper to key.
Town assembly. It was really bad last season. It was the Keelan's Gazette. Like, it didn't
That's
even,
what it was,
It didn't
yeah.
even fit.
Yeah, it's just
All about Helix.
No one's seen it. No one knows what he looks like.
he's a werewolf.
Hello, everybody. My name is Fenway O'Malley.
Jesus.
I'm actually an accountant for the city of Garifun. I live a very humble middle-class life with my beautiful wife. I recently took up the profession of accounting. I'm learning quite a bit about the kingdom. I have a little bit of a unique past, but we don't need to talk about that. I mean, that's just, it is what it is.
It comes up.
I think that the Fated, kind of, who gave them the power, but at the same time, they kind of, help people. So, I think that there's a lot of middle ground, with people. And we can all kind of come to an understanding. Accounting.
Wonderful, everybody. Wonderful.
I've never seen anybody talk with their teeth before, and I hate it.
All right, so we now have our level 1 heroes. You guys explain your shirts because it's amazing, and it's just
It's Keelix's banner. I don't really know what else there is to explain.
Yeah.
It's Keelix's banner.
yeah,
like
it's
an
Felix's sigil. So
Beautiful.
you can make these too with duct tape and
And black shirt.
black shirt. All right, so just awesome.
Ding, ding, ding.
It was.
That was good.
That was amazing. That's amazing.
Very.
All right. And I don't even want to call you adventurers.
People.
People.
Barely.
Citizens.
Citizens of the world.
Crumbs.
He's done.
Your characters will know very quickly as you enter into the city of Garifun that there is a liveliness to the city. There's a hope in the city. But there's also a dark current. People are still afraid. There are many who came from the war of Terrenduck versus Terrafon, and some of them have cuts along their hand. Many of them do not speak of what it is, but they seem to kind of fall into their own class, as though they know a great truth that no one else knows. There is one group, however, that is important for you to know. The Voice of Terrenduck. These rebellious souls believe that Terrafon over Garifun over Terrenduck. Thusly, rather than Garifun, they are Terrenduck. The Voice of Terrenduck is a rebellious group. However, they are causing quite a bit of problems, as they seem to have merged with many of the crime and thieves syndicates. If only someone had thieves' cant. I was joking. Somebody might have thieves' cant. Yeah. It was a joke from last season because someone is always checking for thieves' cant. But there are many crime syndicates in the city. The city is alive with trade, fine goods. There are many different vendors. The city is well known used to be well known for its oil, but the city does have quite a bit of farmland, especially with the fertile grounds of the dam, which is causing some political unrest because the dam is looking to be destroyed. So there are many of the guild merchants that are holding many different conversations about how will the city sustain itself, where will their gold come from, how will they continue. The relationship that Lyra has forged with the Golden Inquisition means that there are many paladins, Golden Inquisitions, and trade routes that have opened up into the east. Carthagen Joe is a friend of Lyra and is thusly a friend of the city. However, as relationships increase with both the Kaelin Vare to the south and the Golden Citadel to the east, the Middle Kingdom relationships splinter a little bit as resources are diverged to those two places. We will start with your character, whose name is
Nola.
Nola. The bells of Garifun ring. It has been weeks on the road, but as you come up over a small hill down onto a paved road, you see birds flying up into a blue sky with white clouds. There it stands. The tallest spires actually block out parts of the sun as the sun glimmers through like crystal. It's still a long ways off, but this is the largest city that you have ever seen. Your wonderstruck is put aside just a little bit because you realized how hard it would be to make something like this. And you've heard tales of those who have suffered under the weight of such beauty. Outside of this kingdom, you see many small hamlets and villages dotting the landscape, and small trees are growing, but you are filled with a kind of wanderlust as you look at this majestic sight. You are accompanied by 8 horsemen and women. They're your personal guards, and you are traveling in a caravan with a younger acolyte. His name is Mikkel.
Okay.
He has gone under your wing, unfortunately.
Nice.
Great.
He has his head out the window and is breathing heavily.
Perfect. Mikhail,
Yes?
you should come inside now.
He comes back in and he pulls out a pouch and
We must stay focused for our task at hand.
yes!
We are here to deliver a message to Lyra. And we must present ourselves as...
Nyla, the Flame Lady!
I don't think that's our official title.
Oh, she sounds scary. Is it true she can talk to dragons?
That is what Clara has entrusted with us.
That she can talk to dragons?
One dragon.
Do you think I can see a dragon?
No, it is not our god. It is not our way.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but we must not deflect on those who believe otherwise.
We cannot do that, Mr. Bumpkin. You see a small squirrel sitting on his shoulder.
Right, that's getting written down.
Well, nobody can talk to Mr. Bumpkin, so that's disappointing.
He pets Mr. Bumpkin.
Have your lessons with Clara of being able to talk to Mr. Bumpkin paid off?
I'm trying so hard. Cheep, 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 cheep. And the thing just looks at him and then goes into his coat. I don't know if it's working. How about you?
My lessons?
Yes.
I have not had lessons of animal talking.
Oh.
I am just an acolyte of Yevros, in all of him.
Of course.
I respect nature. I don't speak with it.
Yes. I'm learning so much from you.
That is great.
The cart stops.
Okay.
And there is a knock on the door.
Yes.
Your Majesty, we think you should come out for a moment. There is a man on the road. What would you like us to do?
Oh, let me see him.
So you come out and you see a man throwing papers on the ground.
Sir, this is nature and love and prosperity, and I don't think you should be littering it with papers. What can I do to help you?
You can go back where you came.
I'm sorry?
Ain't that right, boys? And you just see, like, out of this terrible bush, like, this guy, like, one other person with a pike comes up, and then he looks over at the guy with the papers. What the hell are you doing? There's like 8 armed guards! The men on the horses just look. Yes, we were going to dispatch him, Your Majesty, but you did tell us no violence of any kind.
And as such, I shall handle. What is your name, good sir?
My name is Kale. Kale.
Kale? And Lug?
No.
Oh, okay. One of my uppers have told stories of a. Oh no, that was not your name. I'm mistaken. I'm very sorry.
I'm not the thing you eat and spit out.
Right. Regardless, my mistake. I am Enola, and I have been sent here from Yevra, which is very far away, and we're just trying to get through.
Your Majesty, we are wasting time. We can dispatch these men at your leisure.
I think
one of the guys is already taken off. Like, he's just running through the field. He's dropped his pitchfork, but Kale is standing firm. He thinks he's gonna mug you somehow.
Okay. Good sir, I do not want to court to violence, but if you would just please move and pick up your papers, we will be on our way.
Persuade him.
Is this guy a guard for the city?
No.
He's just standing
He
there.
just has papers.
That's a 10.
You have -1.
I have a -1 charisma.
You have advantage because you have 8 armed men
Oh, okay.
surrounding you.
He's very persuasive.
13.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I was just kidding anyways. He puts his knife away. I was just gonna hand you some of these pamphlets.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a nice day then.
Have a great day.
All right.
Here, and I hand one to my guard. Pamphlets.
This is talking about a fight between a Manet Manhand.
Oh no.
It sounds like great entertainment.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And he puts it in his cloak.
Okay. Michael, Mikkel, we are heading off.
You come into the back end with your flourishy gown, and as you sit down, you see Mikkel is. Are you in any danger?
No,
Mr. Bumpkins is beside himself.
we are just fine. Please get together. We are almost there.
Wonderful. This is a lot, Nola. This is so much change.
What? Change is good.
Oh, you're so wise. From the other side of the city, which would take you a couple days to reach as we go kind of in a circumference, heading more toward north, there is a very different entourage heading south. An entourage that rickety-crickety moves through a more cobblestone path as the roads north are not as well groomed. This is a cart led by woolly, large mules that seem to be blanketed in large bear carcasses. Those on each of the sides seem to be some of the most masculine men and women that anyone from Garifun would have seen. But inside the largest cart, there is smoke and steam coming off as many bubbling pots are cooking within a wooden vessel that is moving on the road.
Hold it down!
The road is bumpy. I can't do anything.
Well, I told you shouldn't have even started until we were closer!
Well, how am I supposed to feed them if you... Okay.
Will you call this food?
I think she spits it back in your pot.
There's nothing I can...
The men have tried onion rings, and all of a sudden, they're too good for bear flank hash.
I'm sorry. What I can do?
That's what you get to try and do recipes! You stick to the water!
She hits you with her spoon.
If I still had that magic fleck of summer, I wouldn't have to deal with you!
We have plenty of flour already. I don't know who made that mistake with the ordering. We can't do anything with 500 sacks of flour.
I thought if I ordered enough, one of them would be magical!
We've got gravy for aeons.
We also have rue! As I rue the day with you!
I'll rue you.
Oh,
There's the cart comes to a stop.
At least we stopped. We don't even have any more wood.
Why are we stopping?
Why? She's yelling at the person in the front. Why are we stopping? There's a large, this one is it shakes the whole carriage.
Don't worry, I'll get it. Yes?
Sir,
Yes?
we've reached the borders of Garifun.
Alright, well, go in. I thought that's what we're here for.
You want to come out and see it?
Alright. It's a city.
So you come out and you look and it looks like you're under the shadow of a mountain. And as you turn around, you see that it just looms up.
Oh.
The men are a little taken aback. There seem to be creatures of the night offering themselves up.
Where?
You just see a banner, a beautiful marqueed banner that's in a tent, and it just says the candy shop. Several of the barbarians are walking toward it.
I meander my way over there as well.
I got it.
So as you're walking away, you see Cookie outside of the carriage. Where are you going?
I'm getting the men. They're gallivanting away. I need to get together and go inside the city.
Though there are a lot of caravans that are now in a line reaching the large doors. The doors go up about, I would say, at least 200 feet, and they just, like, they're slightly open, and you see one by one the caravans are going in. You're quite a ways away, so you'd have some time. As you walk over, you see a rather plump man. He is wearing, like, the Shakespearean, what do they call it, trussets or whatever?
Is it the ball, like the ball
yeah, the
leggings?
ball things.
Yeah.
And like he's just standing there, and he has a gold necklace that comes down, and his hat is crooked, and he's sitting in a chair, and he looks almost like he's stuck to it.
He's like a medieval pimp.
Welcome to the candy shop, the candy shop, candy shop. Welcome to the candy shop where sugar ain't the sweet.
God, that's so hot.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
New t-shirt design.
Who, what you got in there?
We got treats for you and your strong men. 5 gold.
I don't... Is this... How long will you be here?
We got a shop inside too.
Okay.
Although lawyers certainly putting a hamper on that.
Oh, who's Lyra?
She cleaned up the city with her white ways. They call her the White Lady, that's why I said it that way. There's nothing to do with anything else.
Oh, that doesn't sound... Is she like one of the leaders?
Self-proclaimed. You know how that goes.
I see.
1 minute you're a hero of the people, next minute you live long enough to kill everyone.
Yes, no. Thank you. Well, we'll be heading into the city, but I don't have any gold with me. Do you have maybe a taste of what I could find inside?
Okay.
First one's always free. Here's a little snuff pouch for you. Don't do it right now, I swear to God, don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. Don't even, why would you even bring it out? Don't let a god find you with that.
Okay. Like, all right. I'll shuffle back to the caravan in shame.
Okay.
You're leaving the candy shop.
See.
So as you head in and you open the door back to the caravan, as soon as you walk in, you get hit in the head with the stick.
What the fuck? I'll find something.
No, the men are coming back. They don't have the money for this place.
A little too expensive for you, you shite.
Yes.
All right.
One by one, the caravans begin to enter into the city. Further inside the city. Let's go ahead and see.
Oh my god. I just want a shirt with jelly beans and like the X cross symbol.
It's just candy shop.
Candy ain't the sour, sugar ain't the
Where
sweet.
candy ain't the sweet.
The sugar ain't the sweet. Further in, there is a much more stuffy atmosphere.
Let's forget about that.
Between the first wall of the city and perhaps the second. So the city is divided into different districts by large walls. Kind of as it gets further and further toward the city center, it gets more gentrified, more noble. You are between 2 and 1, kind of in that part. But you find yourself walking out of a very large bank. Your journeyman master is shouting many different directions at you. He has called you incompetent a few different times, but it's par for the course. He's under a lot of pressure. One of the ledgers didn't match, and so thusly, he is trying to shirk the blame off on you. His name is Callum. He is a tall, skinny, very straightforward, sharp-looking gentleman, and he leads you out into the street where you are going to go debt collect on a couple of the more poverty-stricken areas of town. What would you like to do?
I'd probably, on my way out, I'd be having a conversation with them. Sir, what you don't understand, these ledgers, they're 5 or 6 years old. This is from the previous regime.
Obviously, you haven't read them very closely. They are from last year.
Yeah. Oh.
What you're seeing there is the past 5 years. It's a 5-year ledger, yes.
Yes.
But this is the year that is not balanced.
Oh.
Shite.
Is that a 3?
Are you sure you came with accolades from the Royal Accounting?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. You know what? I'm just going to go take care of those debts.
Yes, well, be sure to be back. The ledger must be filled by this afternoon.
Oh my.
And I best not see you near that tavern and those ruffians.
Of course.
It is not for one of our station.
Very well.
Buzz my thumb at you.
You don't watch him with him.
I fought in your general direction.
I said,
Oh my. So I guess I start working my way down the list.
okay. So you'll head into one of the more poverty-stricken areas of the town where you come across a farm stand. It is a farmer's market. It is early in the day, and the bells of Garifun are ringing loudly. There is, however, a sound you begin to hear as someone is shouting both obscenities and just random facts out into the crowd.
Amazing.
Rather than have tomatoes thrown at him, he seems to be throwing tomatoes at the ground.
Wonderful.
His own tomatoes.
Ooh, that's how you make money. Excellent.
So, as you are walking by, you are heading over to a small bookshop
Okay.
to collect debt when a Mr. Gary Bradrick is screaming out into the street and has garnered a small crowd of 2 people.
Excellent. Oh. Excuse me.
Now you ain't got none's ideas what these tomatoes can do.
I am.
Look at that, now that shine on them.
I'm just.
This red shine, it can tell you the truth.
I'm just trying
It
to
shows you things that you ain't never seen.
like to begin inching my way around
Sure.
where he's demonstrating.
Yeah, so you're kind of itching. A few people kind of close in as he's really making a show of it. There is a very tall man standing there. He is wearing cowboy boots, long rustic pants. He has a flowy hair that seems to blow in the wind and a very saddlebar mustache. And he's just kind of, we used to have tomatoes like that on the farm.
Tomatoes are a beautiful thing. I see that green stem. See how it's so vibrant with life. That's how you tell it's
Good.
fresh. Give you one on the house.
These are my son's favorite. It's a damn good tomato.
I'm gonna go in my pouch and here, just rub this on it. I'm gonna hand him like a tiny bit of salt. Enhances the flavor.
Oh,
Pretty
my.
good. Didn't I see you in Ilden? Didn't you used to live there?
Probably. Not, because I always lived in this Garifun.
Is my wife working today?
Yeah, you see her. She's over on the other street corner.
Hi, honey. And I give her a kiss on the cheek. What is happening?
Oh, that's Gary.
Ah.
He thinks it helps him sell, but also I think it's just who he is.
Well, it's very original.
Knowing his wife and seeing that she's getting what I think is just another customer, I'm going to wave at her.
I wave as well.
Your wife and her many animal assortments of soaps
Ah.
has not sold any today.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. As long as you have fun with
Everyone
it.
here's so dirty.
Yeah. Well, you know what? With a little bit of hard work, we might be able to move up eventually. You know, go someplace cleaner.
the tall man buys a bushel of your tomatoes.
Ah, perfect.
So he gives you about, I would say, for a whole crate, he'll give you 2 gold.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice gentleman.
Well, these are mighty fine tomatoes.
Nothing you'll ever see. No bump, unneeded bump you'll ever see on. If there is, I'll give you a fresh new one.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, see you next week.
See you next week.
While this is happening, can I steal tomato?
Yeah.
Can I?
Sleight of hand. She gets sleight of hand. What's your passive perception?
He is talking.
Perception?
10 plus perception.
Oh, 11.
I didn't know that.
I wanted you to say this tomato holds truth, but I don't believe in the truth, and then smash it.
And that one.
Oh no! So he's walking away, and all of a sudden you see just it just smashes into your cart. Just like 4 tomatoes are ruined beyond compare, and you see just you're covered in tomatoes.
I'm gonna pull out some salt and throw it in his eyes.
Pexel!
Oh, why? Why? Oh.
This defensive instinct. Are you?
Grab you.
I'm sorry, I'm clumsy.
I'm grabbing you.
Why? Why are you grabbing me? I'm
Tomatoes!
I tripped. I tripped.
You're gonna pay me back. At least 5 gold.
I don't have
I don't
any
care. You
money.
pay me back 5 gold.
Who charges 5 gold for a tomato?
Well, you just
This is what I'm talking about. This is why things are messed up around here.
17.
They're a rebel.
This is like inflation beyond compare, man.
Extra.
Everybody stop.
Inflation.
It's okay.
Bread costs 1 gold coin.
So on the street, you do see a news peddler shouting out, "Extra, extra!"
Hey, kid!
Keep selling the truth, son!
Can you write a story about this man charging 5 gold for 4 tomatoes?
Tomato being charged 4 gold.
2 gold, 1 crate.
Fair price.
You broke my tomato.
Tomato. Local ruffian ruins man's tomatoes.
Like a town crier. Write down your own truth. I just imagine you're handing out blank pieces of paper. Write down what you say.
Hey,
I'm not employed at
I'm
the
sorry.
moment.
I really didn't mean to mess up your tomatoes.
Is
And I
Sarah gonna
don't,
grow my tomatoes back?
I don't have 5 gold, but
Well, you better give me that 5 gold.
I can help you grow those tomatoes if you have some seeds.
Alright, you're gonna work for me for a week.
No, I'll
Yes,
just take
you
some
are.
seeds.
No, you're working for me for a week.
That's not how
1
it
week
works
or I
in
tell
the
guards.
free world, dude.
This world ain't. Who said, sir? This world ain't free, is it? I got tomatoes here. Look at this tomato.
Well,
Beautiful tomato. Eat this tomato.
There's numbers in my book.
Exactly.
So,
What's those number 4?
Numbers don't exist.
The world's not free, like you said.
Thank you. Have
I
to make
think.
it.
No, but he can't try to
Thank you.
enslave me to work for his tomato stand.
I ain't enslaving you. It's better than sending you off from guards.
It's not slavery per se. It's just
You're telling me a week's worth of work is worth 4 tomatoes? What are you? Are you a
Emotional
fucking
damage?
accountant? And you don't even know, dude.
supply and demand.
Where's the demand? Look how many tomatoes this guy has. There's no one over here.
That ends
Well,
with
that's
some
just
tomatoes.
rude.
Yeah.
Am I
actually
the
had my
only one
feelings
who's not
hurt.
crazy?
How about 3 days of work?
No.
4 days. 4 days.
I'm not working
4 days, 4
for you.
tomatoes.
I'm not working for you. I can't even
If
be
you-
around
I'm gonna
here.
pull out my dagger.
I
Alright, so
Hold
here's the
on.
thing.
I'm gonna go get a guard. You're
Whoa.
threatening me with
Whoa.
violence.
Who say I'm threatening you?
stop it.
I'm gonna pick up one of my tomatoes and just like start slicing out the tomato.
Stop.
Get your tomatoes while they're hot.
Stop!
Okay. Now that I have your attention.
Don't like it when you yell.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that came
Hey,
out.
those are really beautiful.
It brings out that part of you that you left on the
We
seed.
left it there, and I'm sorry.
Man,
I just
those
don't
are-
want to see
those-
anybody get hurt.
Man, those are really beautiful.
Do it
I
for
love
your
your
wife.
very nice work.
Do not touch them. I saw you try to
Josh, you
steal
can
his
pick it.
tomatoes.
I tripped.
Oh.
I tripped. I didn't take anything.
After you try to steal my tomatoes, look how close you
I
whiz.
would like to take out 1 gold, and I give it to Gary Bradrick. Here, for the 4 tomatoes.
It was 5.
Thank you.
5. And please apologize.
This is only 1.
I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I crushed your tomatoes.
There.
Sorry, ain't gonna fix nothing.
Sorry, honey. I'll make dinner tonight. I'll make it up to you.
We don't have gold to just give away.
I'm sorry. Making amends.
Gary, chill out.
I'm
I
sorry.
have to be over here, and I don't need to see this every week.
Here's your bushel of, here's your crate of tomatoes like I told
It's
you.
just because you pay me off doesn't mean I'm not annoyed. But God, they're good.
I love her spirit.
I think.
You're her husband?
What's your last name?
What's to you?
I'm pretty sure that your dad is like part of our like group.
My dad's dead. He been dead like 50 years.
50 years.
And he's 50.
50?
I know a Bradrick.
I never told you my last name.
You were literally shouting.
You some kind
it.
of stalker?
You're literally shouting.
She's some kind of stalker.
So as this goes and breaks into a cacophony, there is you see the doors to what would look like a local saloon open. They open wildly, and about 6 men come out. They're dressed in black garb, and they look like stereotypical ruffians of the town. They come in, and you see one of them just kind of real greasy comes up to one of the stands and just looks at the person real creepy, and she like walks away. And you see the kind of group walking away from these people. One of the other guy goes up, just pushes an older man down, and the other guy like claps his hand nails like, and then the tall one he has like a, you know, like where you wear like the cloak, but you don't wrap it over your shoulders, you just kind of keep it up. He stands and he walks over to this scene.
Throw a tomato at him.
He looks like he'd be rough.
I don't throw a tomato.
Yeah, you would know that these guys are bad news. So he walks up. You all gonna be at the assembly this evening?
Which one?
Where the truth, the voice, Terrenduck.
Terrenduck's not a real place.
He just smacks you across the face.
Oh.
And the other guy, you see, he's got his knife out. And just kind of going,
How tall would you say this man is?
6 feet.
All right. On my little stool, I'm gonna stand up at my superior height.
My superior.
How tall are you?
6'6".
Okay. You're 6. He looks kind of.
It's the tomatoes.
It's the tomatoes.
What are you gonna do, old man?
I'll pick up a tomato of mine. I'm gonna give you this tomato. Free one everybody. You take that tomato, you take a bite of that, and you go on your day.
Grabs it. Terrenduck will rise. He smashes it in your face.
What does Terrenduck believe in?
We believe that we are the chosen of Garifun.
You know, maybe he has a point.
What?
All this change? We're gonna let an outsider into our kingdom? I don't think so.
Why don't you also take me an outsider?
I've been born and raised in Terrafon my whole life.
Who says that? Where are your parents from?
Terrafon.
Where are their parents from?
Countryside.
Exactly. Your grandparents aren't from this land. Are you gonna just kick them out of here?
I never met him. Wait.
Exactly.
Grammy and Pop Pop? No.
Remember Graham and Pop Pop? That voice really hurts my throat. You remember how they used to take care of you when you were youngin'? They used to feed you tomatoes after school.
What the hell are you talking about? You see that one guy with the knife? He's kind of just. I'm getting all confused. He knew your grandparents. No, what?
Youngin', remember?
What is this, a person?
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. So they just walk away.
All right, well, I fixed that.
Extra, Gary, so you can turn out the walking.
God, that really hurts my throat.
I hate all of them.
All right. So at this, you have reached the Wall of Garifun.
I immediately go back after all that. Okay. I'd been more wispy. I wasn't wispy enough last time, so hold on. We have arrived.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Pumpkin.
Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. The doors knock again, and you see your guard. He has his hood off, and you notice that he is an Inari. He has a beautiful, sharp face, inset eyes, but they are bright silver. Your Majesty, we are here.
We are ready. Do what you must to bring us inside.
I am, Your Majesty. We have to walk. There is an entourage waiting for us.
Oh, right then. Mikkel?
Yes?
Are you ready?
I'm so ready, Your Majesty.
Come here.
Okay. The escort, I can never tire, right?
Remember, we are here to represent Yevra. People don't know of Yevra. We are there first.
How could they not know? Its shade blankets all.
And that is the word that we must spread while we are here.
Oh, the cool shade of Yevra.
Yes.
Beautiful tree. Beware the wasps.
Maybe I should spread the word.
Yes, of course.
6 years of this damn tree. And we just hear about the wasps of the shade.
Let's go.
Oh, of course. So you come out, and as you exit the cart, you are inside the city, and you notice that there are, I would say probably about 10 guards, but 3 of them are in these beautiful blue robes with white inlay. One of them approaches. She is a human in, I would say, her early 60s. She has started to go white. Nola?
Yes.
It is a pleasure to have you here, darling. We have heard that you have come a long way.
Indeed, it was a very far travel.
My name is Maribel.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I hold to the Temple of Istis. Istarius, as you know her.
Yes.
Istarius, yes. I am so glad to have you. We have had such calamity of late, the past few years, that it is a welcome respite to bring another religion into the folds of the Goddess of Fate.
We are more than honored to be able to spread this and collaborate.
Oh, yes, collaborate. Of course. You see 2 of the younger, they look like what would be nuns, and they are a little not seasoned, and they kind of grimace. She just kind of goes like this, and they straighten up. We have accommodations for you, but I know that Lyra would be very excited to hear of her friend.
Yes.
She has been more sequestered of late. Diplomatic. Diplomacy is not always her strong suit. She is rather forceful. It is something that the nobles are learning to deal with.
Well, I am sure that she is doing her best.
I would agree. Though, sometimes her tongue is a bit sharp.
Sometimes the best leaders are those that say what's on their mind.
And sometimes not.
I am beside myself with the size of this place. It is immaculate.
Yes, it is rather large.
also hard to manage. I would like you to accompany me into the cart. It is better and easier to protect.
Please, this is, Mikkel?
Hello! It is a pleasure. This is Mr. Pumpkin.
No, Mr. Pumpkin.
I'm sorry. What a darling child. Is he yours?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, it is our honor to have you, Michael and Mr. Pumpkin.
Yes.
It's Mr. Pumpkin.
Mr. Pumpkin.
Please.
We go with her.
Okay. So as you head further into the city, another cart has gotten through the gate. This one is met by only one guard. As you pull up and the carts go aside, you see two guards approach two of the barbarians. You hear some murmurs outside, and the door is knocked again.
And they're met with the door just flying open and this big pot of gunk just flying out. Are you happy now? It's not even in the cart anymore.
I don't even feel like we've wasted anything! Neither have I! If anybody wants some bear flank hash, they can just lap it up off the ground like the animals they are!
You see one of the barbarians just reaches down and scoops it up. Would you wash this?
Can I help you?
There's a man here who says that they didn't send a whole guard because they thought we'd be offended. You want to talk to him?
Fine. Yes, hello.
Hello. My name is Ritchea, and Lyra sent me down here to welcome you to the city.
We are welcome. To where are we going?
We have made accommodations inside the first circle. That's exciting!
How many circles are there?
There are 3 that most people know about and a couple people don't.
Is this like the inner circle or like the outer circle?
It's the one closest to both the castle and wait for it, the kitchen.
Do they have onion rings?
What is that?
I don't know, but these idiots won't stop talking about them.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds exciting.
Okay, let's go to the kitchen.
Oh, it's been so long since someone from the Boreal Keep. How is Killian?
She's...
Oh, we can talk about it. I'm beside myself. Come, I'll show you further in.
All right, let's go.
How do you get such rippling... He's talking to one of them. How do you get such rippling muscles? I work out all the time and I don't have muscles like that. How you born? I was born even skinnier than this. And he just starts leading them.
It's the bear flank hash. You're welcome.
Who is that?
Nobody!
Why aren't we moving?
Why did you bring Cookie with you?
I didn't.
I went to get away from her.
I can't believe you let Cookie into the city.
I didn't know.
So, as this back to the farmer's market, you'll notice that your boss has come walking into the market. He looks to be going to shop for something, but you're not supposed to be here.
Oh, honey, I have to go.
Right.
I love you.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and
Excuse me, sir.
Do you need it?
You're man with the numbers, right? I need some financial assistance. I only have 2 gold for my little name. I need 5 to enter the candy shop, and I've never had a piece of candy before. They said that there's no sugar, so I think it'll be a little bit bitter, but I think it's better than anything. Mr. Biscuits would like a piece of candy too.
I pull out my pet mouse.
It's a pet mouse of Mr. Biscuit.
Kid, you do not want to go to that candy. You do not want to go into that candy.
But I would like a piece of candy.
Greatest place
I'll
in my
help you
life.
get a piece of candy, but don't go in
Greatest
there.
place in
My deadbeat father hangs around with you.
Oh,
He tells me to hand out these blank pamphlets.
I want to go.
You just let him walk
Why did you
away.
call your father a
I need to
deadbeat?
keep that roof over my head.
Because these are his divorce papers.
So while that scene digresses into absolute anarchy,
You take yourself out of the farmer's market, and immediately your boss spots you. He comes walking over. Did you take care of it?
Not quite.
Well, never mind. We'll need it.
Oh, okay.
Come. He's going to lead you into the second circle of the city. Immediately you come to a large gate, and the guards see who it is, and they welcome you in. They look over you, though, pretty... They go... Yeah, he's fine. Bring him. See? They can smell it on you. And he just keeps going in. Even with your wife's soap, the stench is unbearable.
I try to bathe once a week, sir.
Well, it's not working. So they take you further into the center of the city until finally you reach the first circle. At this point, the towers begin to get much larger, and you notice that there is a change. There are several banners that look like orbs. It looks like on them are orbs. These beautiful green orbs. Behind the orbs are trees and antlers. It looks to be a new sigil, that it's dawning now. And it's interesting to see that it's kind of only in the center circle and it hasn't gotten further out, but you notice that it's much nicer.
Where's this banner?
That banner is not seen yet.
He did say yeah.
As you come into the city, though, you notice that here, kind of under what would... The metaphor would be under the watchful gaze of the White Lady or the Flame of Garifun. This part of the city seems much lighter. It seems much brighter. And people seem friendlier. As you walk forward, you come across a rather handsome-looking gentleman. He is in all white armor with long, flowing hair. Antonio Banderas. It is good to see you. Who is your friend?
Hello, I am Fenway O'Malley.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Eduardo.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
I am one of the shards of fate. It is good that you have come. We have found some odd musings in our ledgers.
Okay.
It is not something that I am willing to alert to Lyra quite yet, but it is something that I feel must be explained.
Okay, very well.
Is this one of your best men? He is one of my only men. Very well, it will have to do. You know how to count?
Yes.
Enter. We have some... There is a shipment that is missing. A shipment of grain. Normally, we would be able to replace, but this is a very large shipment. It would create some scarcity, if you understand what I mean. We'd like to first off find it. Perhaps it has been misplaced, or perhaps you could check the ledgers and see if it was delivered somewhere else. Either way, Lord Caspian will not let this go unnoticed.
Very well.
Understand?
Yes. Could you tell me the last place that it was maybe seen or heard of?
It was supposed to come in from the west, at the western gate. You have friends there. Do you not? In the accounting, I have heard that there are many friends in your firm.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, let me show you. He takes you kind of off the side, and as he does, you see a beautiful blue cart come in with what looks like all blue knights. You would know these to be nuns of Astarius and the Acolyte of the Temples. They are going up into one of the high castle temples. Here there are gardens of flourish, many different flowers. There's a smell of many different fragrances. But he takes you down out toward where the quartermasters are, and you come to a large open pavilion, and you see many different men, both working, exercising. You see stockades, you see many different crates of granary and things. It seems like this is a checkpoint before they distribute it into the city.
Okay.
Come, I will show you where the crates are. You have also reached the center of the city as well. At this point, the carriage you are in finally breaks down after it should have many weeks ago. The wheel spoke, snaps, and the cart kind of tilts to the side as a black gravy starts pouring down the side of one of your stoves.
Thank God. I open the door. Oh, it's very clean. Close the door again. Wait. Okay, thank the God. I'm gonna sneak out. I'm just gonna close the door behind me. All right. I look around, make sure nobody's kind of looking at me, and I just walk towards the castle, just on my own.
So you're just kind of like this, and you go like this, and all of a sudden as you go back, you're just, yes, so anyways. I'm supposed to take you right to the quartermaster.
Very good.
Come.
Okay.
Rogaire takes you over to the quartermaster, and as he does, you will cross paths without even knowing it. The two of you. So, anyways, I have to tell you that we're really excited to get some new chefs, specifically chefs from the Boreal Keep. But don't mention the quartermaster's book. He's going to bring it up, just say, oh, I don't read, I don't like books. I'm saving you some time. So, anyways, let's head on in. He opens it up, and you see now the quartermaster, but he is where he belongs. Behind him are hundreds of shelves and rows and aisles as he sits and looks rather dejected, as though he has no time to write.
Do you have onion rings?
I'm sorry, Who are you? This is the man I was telling you was coming. This is one of the friends of the Boreal Keep. Oh, the chefs.
Yes.
Why on earth do chefs come so far south?
Because, let's just say to make new friends.
Well, we have onions.
What is an onion?
Well, I guess the best way to describe it is something with a lot of layers.
So, is it a vegetable?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's a root. No. Root vegetable? I'm not sure.
Okay. We can learn together.
Well, yeah, that's great. I was told to take inventory of your cart and the things you were going to bring here. You were going to bring spices, right?
Yes, we've got... It's spicy. It's all in the pot.
We sent a whole list of things. Did you not bring the things that we sent?
I didn't pack the carts myself, but we've got several carts. We've got a whole caravan. I'm sure something's there.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I'll take care of that.
I'm only the sous chef. If you want something like that taken care of, you can take it up with our head chef.
Well, I'll do that. Rogaire, maybe get him comfortable, show him the kitchen. Oh my, you're going to love it so much! So much! They have the largest cauldrons I have ever seen, outside of steelwork, of course. Outside of that, largest I've ever seen.
Okay, let's go.
Perfect. Now, I will tell you that it's getting late, so I do have to be gone at a certain time because I do not work night shifts.
Okay, let's just go then.
Perfect. So he'll take you into the kitchen where it's at the Royal Academy's kitchen. Like, this is where they would feed the barracks, different things. You notice that there are scents and flavors and fragrances that you've never smelt before. You see different animals and different vegetables and different things. But it's just so much, right? So much flavor. It's not the boiled salt meat that you are accustomed to.
And what's wrong with that?
As a narrator, I have no idea. As Rogaire, he is just going, oh, look at this. This is royal hen. It's the same as normal hen, but it has to be bred inside the wall. It adds literally a half a crown to it. Marketing, I guess. I don't know.
What's it taste like?
The same as normal hen. That's the beauty of it.
What's a normal hen taste like?
Chicken.
So just a bird.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Most birds do taste similar. Just in my experience.
Tastes like bird.
Yeah. Okay, what else besides this fancy hen? What's in these cupboards?
That's potatoes. There's celery. You have to cook it first. You can't just eat. It's a root. Oh, I like you.
I don't have much experience with vegetables or fruits.
Well, this is an exciting time then for you.
Yes.
It's an exciting time for all of us, really.
Yes.
Anyways, though, I will have to leave you shortly. Let me introduce you to our head chef.
Okay.
Perfect. This gentleman over here, his name is Charles.
Charles.
Yes.
Charles, hello. I'm soupy.
You see a man, and he turns around in a white apron, and he has kind of a frazzled red hair. Hello.
Hi.
The name is Charles.
Super.
Charles Xander. It's a pleasure to have you here with us.
Yes.
Yes. I've heard that you've come all the way from the Boreal Keep.
I have.
Did you bring the spices that we've requested?
Sure.
We have a very special entourage coming in the next few days, and we wanted to make something incredibly special. The Dragon's Breath, you brought that.
Yeah, Cookie will have taken care of all that.
That is very exciting. According to our sources, our guests like things a little spicy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we can do that.
Wonderful. Well, would you like to get to work today, or would you like to take a tour of the city? Of course, I know you've traveled a long time.
I would like to sleep personally, but I figure there are things being with the diplomatic envoy that I have to take care of first. But yes, let's go tour, I suppose.
Oh, you are part of the diplomatic envoy.
That's what they tell me.
Oh my, well, we're wasting time then. We'll have to bring you into the central chambers.
Oh, more. Okay.
Well, perfect. We'll do that. As they head in, you have headed in. You are heading over to the main gates. A man comes out of the shadows. Psst. 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 What you doing? Get over here.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't recognize you. Listen. We ain't got time for this, okay? Johnny Two Fingers, he's going on places, he's getting all upset, okay? Okay. All right. You know who I am, right?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah. Yakor.
He just slaps you, like real, like, he takes off his glove and hits you with it.
I'm trying really hard.
You're not trying hard enough, okay?
I'm
You ain't trying hard enough.
What do you need?
Who am I?
You're the family.
What the fuck are you talking about the family?
Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh, it's so bad.
You are a second cousin at best. You hear me? You are second, maybe my marriage only. Okay. Okay. You don't mention the family. Okay. Okay. You get invited to like a bar mitzvah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Okay, Eddie Money. I'm sorry.
That is exactly who I am.
All right. What's up?
Okay, listen, we're hearing some stuff, okay? And some real shady shit's going down, okay? Okay, there's a ledger missing. There's like 1,000 pounds of grain missing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't feed people with our cow.
Okay.
Okay? We can't milk the cow for that much, okay?
Okay.
We can't make it up.
I got you.
So what's going on?
So we're missing grain, and I have to find it.
Yeah, well, now your firm is involved in this, okay?
Okay.
But your firm's involved from the ground up, okay? Like all the way to the top. Something smells.
So you had the grain?
No, we ain't got no grain. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying that your firm.
Okay.
Your firm. What is the name of your firm? I need to know that we're on the same page.
The Garifun Accounting.
It's the most uninspired name I ever heard in my life.
We're pretty plain people.
It's like an acquisition, like, that went bad.
Yeah.
Okay, like, hey, we used to be called the Terrafon Incorporated. Now we're the Garifun Incorporated.
Yeah,
okay.
Garifun and Sons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no sons. Anyways, here we go. Listen to this. Big problems. Okay? Your firm is tied to this missing grain.
Oh.
Okay, Eduardo brought you in because he's looking at you. Now, I know you and you know me. And we know each other.
Right.
Okay? And we know that you can get in there and you can find out what's actually going on.
Sure.
Eduardo's gonna look at your boss man, okay?
Okay.
What's his name?
Steven.
No, it's not his name. Ain't nobody named Steven in this city. What?
He's the guy with the point.
I think his name's Caleb, isn't it? Something like that. Callus?
Caleb.
Callus? Caleb?
Caleb.
We'll call him K for short.
Sure.
Anyways, listen, this guy, he's the center of all of it. He's like a spider in a web.
Okay.
Spider in a web. Spider spinning yarns.
So Eduardo is a good guy?
Eduardo's the best guy, okay? He's part of the family. He's like a first cousin, you know?
Like the family?
Don't even talk about the family. What are you doing? Like literally, I'm telling you, don't say nothing about the family. We're coming back here with this. Maybe you're like an estranged brother now. You know, like you're like a pariah.
That's better than a cousin, though.
Not if you're estranged.
Yeah, but you can always come. I can come back.
There's no luck. There's no talking to you.
Okay, but
There's
they're
no
great.
Okay, listen. Now, let me get this straight, right? I heard that you can acquire things. You have a certain skill set to acquire things.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we need that back. I need you to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna get you into the main chambers.
Okay.
I want you to listen. I want you to just hear things. Okay.
I can do that.
I'm gonna get you in there.
Okay.
And you ain't gonna talk about the family. What are you not gonna talk about?
Don't
even
about
what?
Those people.
Exactly. Thank you. So
now, question.
Yeah.
When us gets the grain, then we're gonna share it with other people too, right?
Yeah, of course. That's not the point. The point. This is a political thing.
Oh.
Yeah. The grain's not here.
I didn't sign up for this.
You signed up for what I told you signed up for.
No, I chose to be an accountant because it was safe.
Who the hell? You don't know your ass from your elbow. You don't even know how to count numbers. I watched you count.
I'm learning.
Yeah, well, you don't know how. How you think you got an apprenticeship?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just this one time.
Oh, you can be as many times as we need, okay? Yeah, and then once you can stand on your own 2 feet and you can count, then you can say, no, I'm not going to do it.
But you told me I'm part of those people.
You're not part of nothing until you earn it.
Okay, one time.
We're going to do it this time.
This time.
All right, that's all you need to care about is the right now.
Get me to the central bathroom chamber.
You're going to have to change, okay? And he throws you a bag.
Oh, jeez.
I need you to in that right now. You know how to put it on?
What is it?
I just knocked that thing over.
What? Oh. Yeah, I can put that on.
Yeah, you're not going to look good in it.
No.
No, you're not.
Okay.
All right, make it happen.
Okay,
I'm going to wait here.
I'm gonna go and like around the corner behind some crates and like.
So you now look like you have the floofy thing all the
wonderful
things that he comes up. Let me look at you. Okay, he buttons all your buttons.
Great.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Smile or no smile?
Well, you know, honestly, like in the middle. So let's go ahead and we're gonna head up, okay? And meanwhile, we're gonna go back to the town square where Gary is still shouting at this situation.
Do I have another person crowd?
Why is
person
he so
crowd?
No, people are used to it now. The sensation is over.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna say.
And that's why. Yeah, that's why Terrenduck never existed.
I can't listen to this stuff anymore.
I gotta go. Extra. I gotta go give my pamphlets. The entourage is right.
Why do you have pamphlets of your parents' divorce papers?
Because that's the only way I remember them.
I do. Your dad's name's Brad, not Brad Drake. Yeah, I do. I have hung out with your dad.
Yeah, my dad's a deadbeat. At least that's what my mom says. But I haven't seen my mom.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm aged.
Wait, you just living by yourself?
I live with Mr. Biscuits. My mouse.
I like.
No, you don't. People keep trying to eat Mr. Biscuits.
I don't want to eat them, man.
But people try to keep eating Mr.
It's
Biscuits.
not okay to kill. No.
We don't kill extra. We know about it. People try to eat my mouse.
I'm not gonna eat your mouse.
I'm trying to get the voice still. I gotta say extra every
I
time.
gotta get out of here.
So you hear a bell begin to ring, like an alarm bell, but would be a handheld, you know. So that's how they would, instead of a whistle, just bling 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 bling, and you see a few guards come rushing down into an alley.
Extra, bell ringing, guards running.
I would go sneak over there. And
more in 5 minutes.
Let's go and do a sneak.
I say more in 5 minutes and I run over too. I just follow the action.
Yeah, I might as well go over there too.
15.
Like, I just imagine you're super sneaky, you're kind of like
I
behind,
leave
and
these
this guy's just like, can I try to
I'm
sneak
not with them.
Yeah.
I'm chasing after him though.
It's a 7. Where's my stuff? 14.
Perfect. So you guys will sneak over there pretty good. You see the guards, and it just one of them goes, not again. The other one. Honestly, this is getting old. How have we not caught this man yet? I don't know. We'll alert some of the criers, and we'll get this cleaned up. And the guards head out the other direction.
Who would they say that to?
They didn't say it to anyone. They were talking to each other, and they left the.
What
alley.
is there like a reminiscence of something?
You can't see it from where you're at. You can head down the alleyway.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Just
I'm going pretty quickly away from him. Like
Sure.
He's already forgotten.
I'm
what
like
you
trying to
did.
pay attention to what's going on.
Come on,
You're fine. I pay your debt.
Oh, I'm gonna follow what the guards doing.
okay.
I gotta become a town crier. But they make the good shillings.
As you walk down this thing, as you walk down, let's go. You walk down this alleyway and you see what looks to be made out of lots of different paints, as though a very eccentric painter has drawn some sort of graffiti on the wall. It is what looks like a crown, but it has 9 horns. The crown is broken, and in large letters, which looks almost like paint or blood, it says, "The circle is a lie."
Would I know, like, because the guard said, "Oh, not again." Would I know, like, anything about this graffiti?
There seems to be graffiti popping up all over the city with the same, not the same message, but the same feel. It's almost like some type of, they're trying to terrorize people.
Can I investigate to see if I can find some clues?
Sure.
Extra.
17.
So you look at it and you notice that it is not blood, it is all paint. It looks to be a very distilled paint, like as though this person paints with powder. You'll also notice that there are several smudgy, what looks like, it looks like there was dirt or something on the wall, and that looks to be painted even more.
Would I have any clue what groups are doing this? Is there any thieves' cant?
Do you have thieves' cant?
I do have.
Okay, there is no thieves' cant on this, and you would know that. There are groups that would be doing it. The Voice of Terrenduck is growing in power and popularity. It would behoove them to frighten people, because the more frightened the people of the city are, the more likely they would be to join their cause for some type of uprising or some type of political unrest.
Are there lots of people over here looking at the alleyway? Alright.
2 more guards approach the alley from the other direction. Hey, you! What are you doing down there?
We gained information before the town corners. Criers.
Get out of here!
Sorry.
Extra. Come on, shoo away, you little boy.
You're damn right we do! And they run it down.
This is terrible. I was just trying to see if I could help you figure out who did it.
Listen, kid, go home.
It's one of those clank yards.
If no one believes in anyone around here, how are kids like me to ever make themselves anything? I'm trying to help.
I'm gonna walk over like right next to him. Sell tomatoes. I'm gonna hand the guard a tomato. I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna leave.
The hell?
Oh, giant game.
Oh god, he's good at it.
Yeah.
Just kind of throws the tomato into the corner. Listen, you're not in trouble. Just get out of here.
Okay, well, I'm small and I can get into places if you need, need help. I'm looking for something to do.
Do you need a job? Do you want to join the guards?
I'd like to do odd jobs.
Okay, get out of here.
Alright, I'll leave that area.
Those guards are scary, ain't they, mister?
No.
Take tomato.
Not really.
I hand you tomato.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like this part of the city is terrible.
Oh yeah, I only have two shillings, and that's my whole whole money earnings from the last 2 months.
Where's your paper get printed?
I don't. My deadbeat dad, he gives me papers, and I was a paper boy 3 years ago for the Terraform, but ever since Terraform became Garifun, I haven't found no work.
Well,
Boom! Character development.
you know they have like official papers and stuff. You want here? I'll take you.
I can't actually read, so I just say what I see. And that's why I be following the gods around.
Well, let me read what you got there,
It's just a blank piece of paper.
Well, you're not gonna make like any money selling this, but hey, I know.
I need that paper for Mr. Biscuits. He makes a little bit out of it, strippings. A little comfortable.
Okay, kid, let me show you. Like, I feel like I know this guy who writes a paper, maybe, and I'm gonna try to take. I'm gonna take Newsy here to Keelix. I know Keelix runs a paper.
I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna take. Hey, let me see if I can get you a real job, man. Like, let me do something.
I have a real job.
Let me just come with me.
Extra. Newsy down on his luck, getting a good luck. What?
I'm like kind of grabbing him by the hand.
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
And taking it. I'm gonna go towards where I know like Keelix is at.
I got the suspenders on. I don't got no shoes.
That's amazing.
Can we all get one of the baby rats as Mr. Biscuits?
Okay, so as you guys begin to head toward what you believe to be Keelix's paper press, the entourages find themselves coming into the central chamber.
And who did you say Maybell is? Like, what is her title?
Maribel.
Maribel.
She is a priestess of Istarius.
Okay.
The first priestess of no.
As you enter even into the deeper parts of the city of Garifun, you are now in the castle. The castle is shining with light, open spaces, and again, warm breezes and the smell of wildflowers permeate the air. As you come into the massive halls, large pillars line and adorn each of the atriums. And as you come in, you see many different colors of dresses, of royalty, nobles, for this is the court of Garifun. In the center of the room, there is a large muraled tapestry. It looks to have been made out of adoration rather than commissioned by the fated. But it does show larger-than-life portraits of each of the fated on the ground. In the center, you see Darius with his scepter. Light comes down from the top, and there is a throne that sits at the back. However, the throne is removed. It seems to be rather dusty, as though it is purposefully kept unkempt, for no one sits in the throne. Below, you see a large table where there are rather ornate chairs that looks like councils would sit. At this moment, you have entered. Let's go through your names again. Nola. Soupy. Fenway. You have entered, but you are not together. You are on different sides of the table. The crowd rises. A large, uproarious applause is seen, but you are pushed to the back of the crowd and cannot get good glimpses. You do, however, notice that coming down from two large staircases behind the throne, you see a man in what looks like regal black armor. He has a softer face with long black hair. Player-wise, it is Venar Lorne. He looks older, tired, but he looks to be holding himself in great esteem. He comes and sits down at the table, as does a woman in a beautiful golden gown. She actually wears a crown on her head, and you hear a murmur go through. It's Ritchea. She sits down at the others. Unfortunately, your characters cannot make the third person who comes into the room, but there is a hushed gasp as someone sits at the center of the table and begins to hold court. One by one, people begin to head up and plead their claims to this council of three. But that is not important to you. What do you do?
Eat tomatoes.
Why are we here? Who are you? Why are we here? Do you know why I'm here? They brought me here.
I'm going to be acting like
This guy just comes around.
No, where are we?
He's actually saying, I'm going to be acting like I know what I'm going to
so
tell you.
because I've never been around like the court or like upper class, rich, nobles or anything like that. I'm going to
You're
act
used
like
to these people.
right. I'm going to act like
He smells
pompous a little bit because I think that's how people are. So I have my hands behind my back and I kind of just like
Like you're just peacocking.
Yeah,
Like real bad.
absolutely. And I just walk away. And I
You
begin
have
to,
a white. Do you have the dot?
oh, absolutely.
This is over powder.
The only one with a powdered wig in the entire court. I'm gonna begin walking around trying to listen in on conversations.
Sure.
To his back. And I try to mimic his pose.
So, like, as you're doing this, you just hear Roger, he's like, he pulls out these. Oh. Now Lyra is telling that farmer that yes, he will get the land. He's not doing
Does he have like the opera one? He's like,
Yeah. This is so exciting.
Is he in armor as well?
Yeah, like Daygard armor. Yeah.
It's like a sun on it.
Oh, so good.
Miguel,
Yes.
can you see anything?
No, but I'm so excited to be here. It's so pretty in this room.
It is gorgeous.
How long will they be talking?
I don't know. We need to see if we can. Is Lyra in the room?
Yes, I think so. I think that is Kyla.
Lyra. I can't.
He knows
stress
Lyra.
this enough. We have prepared for weeks.
I know. I'm just startled.
Thank you.
You see, Maribel. Darling, we must be quiet in the presence of the council.
Right. When do we get to talk to Lyra?
Later this evening at supper.
Right. Miguel, we wait.
Mr. Pumpkins, come back, Mr. Pumpkins. You see the squirrel running on the floor. Mr. Pumpkins.
Miguel.
There's a problem, Nola. There's a problem. I don't know what to do. You see the squirrel running underneath everyone's legs.
Do I clock the squirrel?
Yeah.
As quietly as you can. Get that squirrel.
Do how I can do it while I'm standing right here?
You're not going to stand here, Miguel.
Okay. He's crawling through people's legs. Oh, this is exciting. Now, Venar is saying that the military might of Helvetia have withdrawn. Oh my god, that's really good. Hello? What'd you get?
Yeah, the moment the squirrel runs past my feet, I just go, right after
Where
it.
did he go?
I'm just pushing through people, I'm just, and I try to catch its tail.
Do I have sight on the squirrel? I'm gonna be trying to
You see it run up on one of the banquet tables, and there's just a big bowl of walnuts. You see it, and so the boy is coming this way, and you're coming this from the right, and he's coming from the left.
I'm not interested in the squirrel anymore. I see the big bowl of walnuts, and I go for walnuts.
I imagine you get there first and start eating a walnut with the squirrel.
I just take the entire thing, and I just
He's. The squirrel looks at you.
Okay.
It's like everyone around you just kind of takes a step away.
And then
Mr. Pumpkin! Boom! Into the table. Just walnuts go all over the floor. I like these characters. There's silence. There is a sound of a chair pushing back as somebody stands and everyone just... Lyra, what do you do?
What's happening? Is everybody okay?
I'm kind of like pushing myself through the crowd.
Do I see all of this?
You see it, yeah. Where's
the squirrel at?
The squirrel is going to fly into the crowd, and all of a sudden...
Sir, I think that's a child's.
The
pet.
crowd parts.
I grab it.
No.
This? It's still biting me and I start running.
Little boy, here. It's okay. Just take your pet back. It's okay.
He takes like a huge puff of his thing. Your Majesty, I am Makael. I am from Yevra. And he just, like, all the way down.
At this point, can I get there?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, what is it? Oh.
It's okay.
Please do not burn me in fire.
Okay, we don't do that here.
Mikkel,
We don't burn anyone in fire.
It's like on my finger, like a cartoon, just holding itself up by biting. Can you take
I
this?
grab it. Take your squirrel.
Thank you. This is Mr. Pumpkins, Your Majesty.
Stop talking.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. He's
You see
nervous.
Venar just...
I look back at Venar and Raj.
Farasha just nods at you.
It's okay. You remind me a lot of
every-
myself and my friends at a young age. It's fine. Nobody's gonna burn in fire here.
Just try not to laugh.
We are gonna burn him in fire.
Lyra, I'm so sorry. We are from Yevra. We're here to come to you.
Amazing. How's Clara?
We can talk later. I'm so...
I just want to know, is she well?
She is going through a lot, but she is well.
Good.
Chaos in the court. Isn't that your way, Lyra? You see a man in purple robes come out from the audience. The crowd parts, and you see one of the prefecture lords of the Middle Kingdom, Lord Caspian.
What was that?
Your Majesty, do we need to hold this court in complete mockery?
Listen, things happen and people are people. Okay?
Yes, of course. You know, it has come to my attention that you are missing a shipment of grain.
Do I know that?
No.
Okay. We will look into it.
I thought that you said that the trade with the Kaelin Ver and the Golden Inquisition would not have a life in the Middle Kingdom.
Will you tell me how one missing shipment is a reason for complete panic?
Well, it would seem that due to trade routes being redispersed, you had one large shipment come from the west to last us for the next few months, and yet it is gone. Can you account for it? You hear a few of the crowd just like, is this true? Like a murmur kind of goes through the crowd.
Well, it would be nice if I had known about this before right now, but we will figure it out.
Oh.
We always do. When did it go missing?
I thought that you up in your high tower saw everything.
And you know that's not true.
I only recite what the people say.
I don't control what the people say. As you know, we live in a free city.
And yet we are stifled under your rule, Your Majesty.
How so?
You seem to rule the way you want.
If I rule just the way I want, then why would I have a whole council of advisors that we work together on every decision that is made here?
Of course.
Are you here for a reason
Of
besides
course
the grain?
I simply wanted to let you know as your humble servant.
You're not my servant.
Oh, Your Majesty, you honor me.
Thank you for letting me know. We will look into it.
House
Immediately.
Caspian is always at your disposal. And if you need grain, please, our fields are more than ripe. He flourishes his cape and walks out. You see Venar. We are going to have to deal with him, Lara.
Yes, and the others too.
I'm so sorry. I feel that this was our fault.
It's not your fault. It's okay. Things happen, but we do need to continue with what we're here to do. So I think we'll be having dinner later. So
Yes.
very nice to meet you. Both of you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. My name, Your Majesty, is Fenway O'Malley, and I might have a little information about that grain shipment.
Perfect. Come on. Everyone go back to your business. You, come sit up with us.
Okay.
You'll go up and sit at the table, and then you see another person approach. Your Majesties, my name is Conrad. I am here because I used to have a permit to sell my fish in the warehouse district. That permit has been revoked since of the new founding of Garifun, and my family and I would like it reinstated.
Who revoked it?
That would be the first church of Garifun.
The first church of Garifun?
It is a bank, Your Majesty.
Why did they revoke it? Did you fill out all the proper paperwork?
They said that my paperwork was no longer valid now that the kingdom has a new title, and they did some lawyer magic. They said it was the lawyer magic, and now I am without a permit.
Have you applied for a new one?
I have lost faith in the system, Your Majesty.
I look over at one of... Who else is up? Roger.
Roger's way in the back.
Oh, is there somebody else up here?
So you have, it is not a full council today.
No, but do I have people that are like
You
assisting?
have different heads of state and everything like that you could call on, but they're not sitting at the table.
I'll call on the person who deals with
Who is it?
permits and stuff.
Pardue.
What?
Pardue.
A holy man.
The holy man of the first church of Garifun.
Yeah, Pardue.
No.
But he's not a holy man.
Sure. Pardue the banker.
Pardue, will you please get a copy of the permits and help them fill it out so we can get this expedited so their family can continue business?
Your Majesty, this is something that I had brought to your attention earlier. The permits throughout the entire city, many are trying to take advantage of this.
How so?
They are saying that the illegality of the kingdom is voiding all natural permits. We have secured the inner circle of the kingdom, but we are still working to get more permits and law established throughout. It is taking time, Your Majesty. The scribes are quick at work.
I mean, it shouldn't take that much time to make sure people can run their business.
Yes, but what is the districting of the city. See, one person says that they own the farm, but now there is a tower in the middle of the farm, where the two kingdoms merged.
Oh, that's a problem.
It is very difficult to describe ownership and property rights.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay, well, is there a tower in the middle of your warehouse?
There is not, Your Majesty. What is there is that I have lost my permit.
Okay, well, that is something easy to fix, and we'll get a permit filled out and get you on your way.
Your Majesty, that is a band-aid solution. I can give him a royal permit, but it will make many others angry.
No, don't give him a royal permit. Just help him fill out the paperwork in the right process.
Yes, Your Majesty.
There's no fighting of ownership here,
Of course.
right?
Not that I am aware. I am not familiar with the situation.
It doesn't sound like it. Right?
Well, honestly, one man has taken my warehouse of fish.
What?
The fish is all ruined now, Your Majesty.
No, I can't help with that. I'm sorry.
Of course, Your Majesty.
But
I will help him as best I can. Is there anything else, Your Grace?
no. right now.
Please,
We
Mr.
probably need
Fishmonger, please come. Yeah.
God damn you, Monty.
So
Sir.
Venar steps up. Why don't you talk to your friend? I will take the next one.
Thank you. It's not my friend, though. I don't know this
Lyra,
one.
of
Yeah,
course, I know.
okay.
I know.
Sir, what information do you have on the rice? And why has no one told me about this?
Is there are there guards near her or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Can I approach? I don't want to say this too loudly.
Yeah, sit.
Okay. So, I have some...
It's Len.
It's okay, it's just Len.
Hi, Len.
He looks at you.
He's harmless. Just a big teddy bear.
Okay. Great. This is great.
He's harmless
Good.
with a massive gun.
Great. So you see, and I'd like to speak quietly. I have some friends who say that there is potential that the company that I incidentally work for,
Which is
Garifun Accounting,
original.
maybe have something to do with the missing grain.
Where's do you have evidence proof of this? Is this just a
This
hearsay?
is, I mean, the fact that I'm not supposed to really be here should be.
You're not supposed to be here?
I'm not what you would call upper class.
Why are you dressed like that?
Some family members loaned it to me.
Okay. Does your company not know you're here?
No.
So you think we should investigate them?
I think.
Theft? What?
Well, I don't want to go that far. But
into the stockades with him. You see two guards come and somebody in the center of the room.
Okay.
They pick and they begin to put.
Oh, wait.
Not you. It's one of the person
okay.
that's talking to Venar Lorne. This type of intolerance will not be tolerated. And somebody is taken away.
I trust Venar's judgment. I wouldn't question him. I will ask him later what happened.
Next! And there's kind of a... Everyone waits a moment!
So, I don't have any evidence. This just became news to me about an hour ago. You see...
Were you sent here to tell me, though?
No, the opportunity just presented itself.
How did you get here?
So, I was given orders by my boss, who's a master accountant.
The company that's stealing from the city. Potentially.
Tasked me with investigating from a man named Eduardo.
Oh, yeah.
So Eduardo needed help finding the grain.
Eduardo didn't tell me about this.
He wanted to get some information before...
So your company is telling you to help investigate this, but now you're telling me somebody else is telling me that's your company.
Well, there's a third party who told me to be on the lookout. I can't say it's a family member of mine.
Listen,
his name is Eddie Money.
Oh, Eddie. Okay, yeah, I know them.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
At this,
Did they tell
Len
you not to
Mando
talk
has
to
come
him?
up to the table and has put his arm on your shoulder.
Len, we came from Ilden.
This is a predicament.
Do I need to go talk to Carlos?
I don't know who that is.
I'll talk to Carlos. He just look at
He
Len,
points at him and Len just shakes his head.
Len, look at him. You want to make yourself useful though? Why don't you look in your company and see if you can find some actual evidence?
Of course, Your Highness. Absolutely. Absolutely.
He lifts you up by the back of your shirt.
It was great.
Don't hurt him, Len. Just please escort him out.
I am a big guy. Like, I'm 6'3", like stocky. I'm a fighter, and Len's still like just picks me up.
He hands you a card.
Okay, take it.
Just says thank you for your service.
I look at Rasha. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I'm used to fighting, and this is a lot.
Yes. This has been a hard 3 years for all of us.
Yeah.
That man, he attacked one of the Inari. That is why he's in the stockades.
Attack them here?
No. He was brought here for justice. I believe Venar's punishment is reasonable.
Very much so. What was the reason for the attack?
Hate, Your Majesty.
There's a lot of that around here.
We must nip it in the bud. I fear that you are stifled in this tower.
Yeah. There are people that are coming around, though.
Slowly. Have you heard word of when they will arrive?
I've heard, well, Clara has sent someone. I haven't heard from Torque at all. I'm hoping he's getting my messages. Believe that David is on his way back. I'm hoping to find out more about Clara. And I'm not sure about Valran, and Elric is also on his way back. So.
The Varaxans are not a pleasant people. That they would travel south past the Endless Sea to visit us.
Are we sure that this letter is legitimate? From them?
The seal was of the sovereign hand.
I know. But it just doesn't make sense why they would come here.
The Kingdom of Grattensburg believes that they own all of Nibel.
But they've not come here in years and years and years.
And yet,
Why now?
we will still pay them homage. Tribute.
How long do you think it'll take for them to get here?
If the message was sent, they should be arriving within the next week.
Well, Elric and David will be back in the next few days, and I'm hoping Clara will as well. And I'm hoping that Torque and Valran are okay.
I just want you to know, Lyra, I see what you are doing.
I'm trying.
As you say this, you see from out the corner, Nola, you are there. Soupy, you are there. Farlane, you are on your way out. You see a young girl come running in. She is quiet. She seems to be about 11 or 12. She seems a little bit more hyper, and her eyes almost seem to shine. They're slightly purple lavender. She comes running up to Varasha. Mother, are you almost done? Varasha looks to her. Of course. She turns to the left. I would certainly hope so. It's time for us to go for a walk, my lovelies. It is good to see you, Darius. Intermission.
What?
Wait, say what? Welcome back.
Can they hear us?
All right, gang. Just so you know, we're gonna get ready to jump right back into the game. But we'd love you to join our Discord channel. So and one more plug for that is we'd love talking to you gang on that. You can find that in the About section. But please do join our Discord. We are all on it, and we are very communicative. So love hearing what you're thinking. All right, everyone. So we just got a big reveal, but we're not going back there. We're going meanwhile. to the town square.
Yay!
And can we get some music?
All right, come on. I'm gonna show you this guy who runs a paper, and like maybe he can, maybe you can like really make some money. Because it doesn't sound like parents are really doing much.
Oh,
for
that's
you.
real great, because I don't have no parents.
Well, I mean, you do, because I do talk to your dad.
I don't see my mom no more.
Well, your dad's really, really fighting for the cause.
What cause?
All the causes.
I could get my tomato stand
What
up there.
is he fighting for?
What happened?
That's
Oh, it hurts.
great.
Are you fighting for those
Tomato stands.
Terrenduck people?
No, man, they want things to go back the way they were. They want to re-enslave the elves. They're bad people.
Oh yeah, no, that's no good.
No, they're no good. We're talking and walking as I'm walking him towards Helix's
Elves were never enslaved.
business.
Oh boy.
What is
Extra.
Why are you following us?
There's something into tomatoes.
I could get my tomato stand up there.
What?
There's something in the tomatoes.
You head to the first wall of Garifun. The large wall is separates the outer kingdom from the inner kingdom, and you know that if Helix does have a paper, it would be in the second wall. As you approach the large gates, you see that there are 4 guards. One of them approaches. Do you have papers?
I do have papers.
I do have papers, but
Which papers?
All right, just make sure you're out before curfew.
Extra. This is the first time going in the second circle.
Okay, you don't need to announce that to everyone.
That's kind of my whole thing.
People might get weirded out about it, but normally people are pretty chill. They leave us.
If I'm not a newsie, who am I?
I don't know. Let's go.
You head into the second circle, and as you approach, you come to a rather large municipal-looking building.
Thanks for nothing else.
It's this building, right?
How many of these are on it?
I've never been here.
You see this symbol right here? That's a symbol of Helix.
It's a circle.
Yeah. All right.
Can you hand me?
Circle.
Kevin.
Yes.
I just kind of open the door.
Oh no. I could stand up to do this, but I shan't. There we go.
I shan't.
I walk in. I open the door.
You walk in. Hang on. I need a moment. Just one moment to get things ready.
Extra, D, I'm buying time.
You're not wrong. You walk in. As you do, you see that there are all these people, and they look like soldiers, but they're not in any armor. They're in newsy attire. They're all standing in a line, and at the very far end, rather than some type of press, you see written bulletins all over, and there is a throne at the back of the room, where sitting on it, draped kind of hunched in, you see what looks like a man, but his entire face is wrapped in mummy cloths.
I got this.
Why?
What? We're looking for Helix.
You have arrived!
Oh boy.
Come in.
Perfect.
Okay.
I could sense you.
Oh,
how'd you do that?
I knew you would come.
Are you?
Do you know who we are?
Are you a vampire, sir?
News travels fast.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm looking for a job here for my new friend.
Job?
I'm a newsie with
This is not a shut up, you! This is not a job. This is a vocation.
Listen, Sir Helix.
I don't know the difference.
Listen to him. He can get your news out everywhere.
Speak, boy!
Extra. I do like giving out the news. I do like these snazzy hats you got there.
Enough.
People do call me newsies. Oh.
Beautiful. Your voice is like an angel, a slayer.
Can you
never
help
seen
him
no
out?
angel before.
Do you promise to tell the news, the whole news, and nothing but the news?
I do promise. Extra, I do promise that.
I will grow you. I will put you in a cocoon of my benevolence, and you will emerge a butterfly of swift righteousness, of truth.
That does sound pretty. I do like butterflies.
Sir Keelix, I knew you were the right guy, man. I knew it.
First, you must learn silence before you can find your voice.
But how will I tell the news?
You won't. You will show it. You will show, not tell.
He faints.
Can you please faint? Just.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, agreed.
So Keelix, I know you've helped a lot of kids out before. I heard you helped out that one like faded girl.
It'd be a 16.
Who?
The tree one, the one with all the animals and stuff. I heard you helped her out when she was a kid.
Yeah, I helped her out. She has blossomed.
Yeah, so I thought you could help. I found this.
Yeah, I also stopped the blood curse.
Oh, righteous.
Yeah, pretty sure, right?
No such thing as a blood curse.
Righteous.
What?
I will tell you, there is one thing that is true. None of this malarkey like blood curse. Fated. Butterflies.
I don't know why this
I'm not
man's
saying one
following
person.
us.
Is your last pupil a butterfly now? Is that why she ain't here?
Tomatoes.
You guys grow good tomatoes.
I had a tomato. That's new.
I do not know why you have come, but I knew that you would. And I'm glad that you're here. I have a mission for you. If you choose to accept, I will pay you all 5 gold pieces.
Oh, that's enough to enter the candy shop. I would like this candy.
Yeah, we, I don't know about this guy, he's got his own business, but like, yeah, man, I need some money.
I don't want Mr. Tomato.
I want you to observe.
Oh,
Don't let yourself be seen.
oh, I can do that.
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
We're going to call you the Keelix Gang. If you come up with something better, you tell me.
Key gang.
Key Gang. Like it. Ka-gang. Ka-gang.
How about Kabang?
Kabang.
Ooh,
I like the gang part though.
Gang gang.
Ka-gang. No. No, Trevor, no. That's not true, man. So,
You guys set yourself up for that.
You were right.
Ka-gang.
extra, name patent pending.
TM.
Welcome back.
Season 2.
Sorry.
Alright, what are we observing?
You see all these graffiti things going around town?
Oh yeah,
The guards were just yelled.
I want you to find who's doing it.
People.
I just tried to help. I just tried to help with that.
I got word on the street is the Clanksy making the works of art.
There's a tavern in this district. I want you to head there. I want you to ask for a guy named Carlos.
Will they let us in?
Why wouldn't they let you in?
I don't know. Is there like something? I mean, is there some type of age restriction?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Say you're part of the family.
Oh,
I never had a family.
Hey, you're just fibbing for like good cause.
I have the divorce papers on me. It's the last records I have them.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. You got a sob story, but that's not news. It's just, it is.
Okay, so
That's just a character
alright,
back.
so
This is
we're
a thing.
gonna go in this tavern, and then like, what do you want us to observe?
I want you to talk to Carlos. I want you to see if he knows anything about what's going on.
Yeah, we can do
What's
that.
going on? The graffiti?
Yeah, I want to know about the graffiti.
Okay.
Alright, Mr. Keelix General, sir.
That's right.
Extra, Newsy's on a mission.
You get 2 on the house. I'm gonna hand him 2 tomatoes.
Thank you. I will cherish these. It's pretty good. This would be pretty good on cannoli.
I'm gonna hand him some.
Alright, right, I think I've been all around this circle, so I think there's only one like really big tavern close to here, so I think we should go there.
I'm pretty sure I know where it is.
You from this circle?
Well, yeah, I'm from here.
Yeah, but I feel like I only see you out in like
I'm
the
sorry,
outer
how
circle.
old are you again?
Why does that matter?
Age.
He does have a point. I ain't have many years as on you guys.
How about this one?
Yeah, alright. Well, are you talking about the tavern that's like right down there?
No, I'm talking about the one that kind of just popped up one day.
Yeah, that one that's right down there.
No, not the fancy one. The one that looks like you're gonna get stabbed 5 times before you die.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. The one that's right there.
No, that's the new one.
Okay. I'll start walking to the tavern.
You're talking about the same place.
Yeah, you guys are talking about the same thing. So you guys head toward this seedy-looking tavern. As you approach, in typical saloon style, someone comes flying out the window.
Nice.
Should be Ned.
Landlords! How did that get there? What do you do?
Yeah, this tavern.
I just walk in.
Okay.
Oh, here's some muffins.
Walk right in. I think that's a little too epic for what we're doing. The whole bar stops. You see a very large woman with a slight beard singing in the corner. She too stops and looks over at this group of young ruffins and a 50-something. The bartender looks over at you.
2 kids walking around with them.
Yo! Why'd you pull up a seat? Welcome to the tavern! We call it the family tavern!
Yeah. We were told to say we were part of that.
Part of what?
The family.
Hey, no. Come on, man. What you doing here? What you doing?
I was told.
I ain't never seen you before. By who?
General Sir Helix.
Oh, yeah, he part of family. Come on in. Sit down. Yeah, you go ahead and grab a seat. What do you guys want to drink? My name's Carlos. That's with an H, not an R.
I'll take something that you can make with this. I'm gonna slap down the tomato.
Yeah, okay, I'll get you something.
Alright.
You got some, like, my friend here is very young, so you got some, like,
I ain't never had no
juice?
clear water before.
Yeah, I'll get you something clear.
Alright, I'll take that too.
Slides it down to you. You guys got a pretty strong palate, you asking for that stuff, and here you go, this
This is not water.
No, that's not water. You asked for clear.
Clear water.
No. Come on.
No, I take it away from Little Newsy over here.
What can I do ya?
My water.
This is not water.
We were told
It's much water as the Candyman's candy's candy.
Around town.
That's why I'm trying to get candy. I never had no clear water. Never had no
You
candy.
looking for the graffiti you said?
Yeah. Felix sent us.
What do you want for the graffiti thing?
He wants to
Newspaper.
know who's doing it, because it's not right.
For shit's sake,
Well,
it's
it's not right.
Argyle.
What's an Argyle?
The guy's name's Argyle Kyle. He calls himself a painter cleaner. He just paints over his shit with paint.
Extra.
Why has no one turned him in?
Hooded figure, pain.
Nobody knows where he lives. He's a sewer rat. Lives down in the sewers. You gonna go down there?
I'm gonna slide 2 tomatoes this way.
I will if
Will
you
these
get
do anything to get you to tell us more?
So you cannot bring food in here.
I'll go down the sewers if for the right price.
I ain't paying nothing.
It ain't food when it's a delicacy.
We need to do the mission for General Master Helix, sir.
Okay, look. You want to go into the sewers? I got a back way in. It's downstairs in the tavern.
No, we just need to know who's doing it. You're telling us it's this Argyle Kyle, then we're just gonna tell Helix that's who it is.
But I was told to observe. I gotta observe him doing it, so I know that the truth is in the news.
Yeah, that makes sense. Helix is a very hands-on guy with the eyes.
He's not doing it down the sewers.
Well,
Why is nobody trying to stop this guy? I mean, he's causing chaos and spreading the wrong word, man.
Is he? I mean, he's just a couple of graffiti people. People are getting all worked up over that. They need to take a chill.
Well, it seems like there's all these people trying to talk about Terran fuck or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, the Terrenduck boys?
Yeah, they're causing like a bunch of turmoil and shit.
Doesn't it sound like a roasted duck meal or something? Like, it's a terrible name.
Sounds
It is terrible. Hey, do you have? If you could have a really, you seem like you'd be good at names. Like, what would you call like a group of like good like rebels?
The Rebellion.
Seems like that's probably been used before, but I like it.
Yeah, it's to the point, you know? You don't want to get all these weird things that no one knows what the hell you stand for.
That's true. I don't know what to even fight for anymore.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like.
You drink that ever drink, you know, that clear drink, you'll be fine.
Oh, it tastes like shit.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink that.
Okay. I got a lot of customers here, people. You guys need anything else?
You need anything else?
Oh, I need lots of things.
What you need?
You know, honestly, I could go for some, I don't know, there's this new dessert. It's like this pastry thing that's filled with cream, and they put these chips on it. I don't know, some pastry shop's been selling them.
Oh, where's that?
I think they're called like cannellonis.
Oh yeah. I can try to get you one of those.
Yeah, I'd like to try that.
All right.
They'll call like meatballs or something like
We'll
that.
do it for you, Carlos.
Yeah.
We'll do it for the family.
Yeah.
Extra. Lucy gets the family.
Is your boy all right here?
He's not my boy.
He knocked on the head a couple
3
times?
years younger than me.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, maybe he's your kid brother.
I have a kid brother, but he sucks.
I got a kid brother too.
Yeah?
He kind of sucks too.
Well, yeah. What's
We got
his
that
name?
in common.
Yeah. What's your kid brother's name?
My kid brother's name is Mael. Spelled with a C.
What?
What?
I went to school for a long time. I don't get where's the C.
I don't know what a C is.
It's right between the I and the A.
Okay.
I have 2 eyes.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Your name's Sarah?
Yeah.
Like Sarah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah. And
That's
I
a
like
good
your
name.
name, Carlos.
Thank you.
My name's Micah.
Hey, Micah, that's like my brother Mael.
Yeah, kinda. My little brother's name's Nico,
Cool.
but he's
I feel like we bonded over something here.
yeah.
I ain't
we're
gonna
find
forget
you
you.
a cannoli.
I'm gonna forget your name.
All right, I won't forget your name either.
You guys wanted the keys to the sewer? I forgot where we landed on that.
Oh, yes, please.
No, he's not doing graffiti. Okay, but
All right,
he's
here you
not
go.
doing graffiti.
Just make sure
in the
you leave
sewer.
it out. Okay, when you go down there, make sure you shut the door behind you and leave the key out, all right? And no one will lock it behind you, but like, there's big rats down there. We don't want to deal with that.
Oh, it might eat your mouse.
Mr. Biscuits is very feisty.
Did you like your tomato drink?
I liked it.
Okay.
He's just a shooter of marinara.
So guys, I want to get back to my customers. It's good seeing you.
Yeah, we're gonna go find you that pastry thing, and we're gonna go find this Kyle, and then we're gonna catch him in the act, and we're gonna let Keelix know, and then he's gonna, we're gonna do.
And you guys got lots going on. I like it. You guys staying busy. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, see you later.
See ya.
Good day, Carlos.
Okay, but we can't really go on the.
Let me tell you a story.
Yes!
So there I was. And they're all coming down around me. The walls were buckling in. And the stones were falling. And I looked over at my friend. I said, Montague, it's now or never. And he raised his hands, and all of a sudden, there we were. I said in the field.
Is this guy talking?
We said in the field. Yeah. Who are you? A very large paladin-looking gentleman has come up and sitting right next to the bar.
Have you seen this? Have you heard of this Kyle guy?
Kyle!
The painting guy?
The painting cleaner!
Yeah.
That is crazy! Crazy!
We need to catch him in the act of doing the graffiti.
What?
We need to catch him doing the graffiti.
You gotta go to the sewers.
No, he's not. Graffiti in the sewer.
You gotta go to the sewers.
Danger! A sword ignites. What was that? And you see Kyle. Put it away! Put it away! What is that?
Thank you, mister, for joining our cause. We're gonna go down.
With you. It just your whole face is like ignited in light.
Hey, man.
What? What's the danger?
Not here.
Oh, well, I wasted this. I can't do it all the time.
Okay.
Excuse me, mister. Your light sword would be a real help in the sewers. Could you come into the sewers?
Oh, of course. Where are we going?
Into the sewers to find a rat.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Find Kyle.
For the
We're
news.
gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna take him to the guards and to Keelix.
Keelix! Keelix sent you!
Yeah.
I'm in.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, mister.
You lead the way, I'll go with him.
Now you lead the way with that light thing.
Well, we can't. Well, it's daytime.
He stands up and then just,
I don't know if I can go.
he falls back into his chair.
Hang on.
Here, take this.
Hang on. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Are you gonna lead the way with that light thing?
I have the key.
No, I can't
All
do
right.
that anymore. I already did it.
I'll lead the way to the sewer.
That's my thing I could only do like once a day.
If it were an action I could do, I would say I can only do it once.
It's like channel something. So.
Do you have like a torch or something?
Ah, I've got that.
All right. Let's go get this painting.
It's just in the middle of the put it out!
Sorry. No, we can't do it in here.
All right, let's go get this painter, dude, and bring him to justice.
No, my name is Ned. What's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Tara?
Micah.
Michael?
Gary.
Gary, I didn't even see you.
Ah.
I thought, all right, let's do it.
All right.
Oh, I've done worse. One time I went down into this sewer where people were killing them, so they were jumping into this well.
Extra. Newsy gets a new mister in his group. More family.
It's all right, son. It's all right. You look like you could use a hug, and he just hugs you. It's all right. All right, we're gonna go find Kyle. Is he in danger?
He's in the sewer.
No, he's a bad man. We're gonna get him.
Oh, Kyle's not bad. He's just sexual.
What? No, he's starting the wrong kind of revolution.
What kind of revolution would you like?
Not one that wants to enslave other people.
Well, if you're in, he's into that.
He's into that, yeah. He's
We're gonna tell him. We're gonna talk to him about it. All right. There's a line. There's a line.
I don't know what you two are talking about, but we gotta catch him in the act.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go get him. We're gonna get him.
It's very possible that's what's going to happen.
We're gonna bring him to Keelix.
Let's head down.
Okay.
You guys head to the back of the tavern and you use the key and you unlock the door and all of a sudden you hear lots and lots of moving. But it doesn't sound right. It sounds like screams too.
I heard a lot of screams before from cows. That ain't normal.
That's just the family. Let's just don't even worry about it. We'll just keep going until we reach the sewers.
I didn't know the family had cows.
But how do you get your fat? How do you think you light your lanterns?
I don't got a lantern.
Well, you owe that to the family.
Yeah, one cause at a time. Gary, we gotta get this Kyle guy, and then we'll come back and rescue the cows.
A new headline. Extra. Lanterns for the people.
For the sake of my wife, let's not see the cow again.
I want to see the cow.
We avoid the cow.
Shit.
Meanwhile.
Oh, that's not bad. It's just sexual.
Rough. You hear somebody, you feel yourself being ripped, pushed, prodded, grabbed, dragged, punched. Blood comes out of your mouth. It's been days. Until finally, your knees skid on hard marble, cut on the ground. A bag is ripped from your head as you are tossed on all fours down on gold inlaid white marble. It is hot, humid, vapid. The heat is stifling. And even indoors in this open air pavilion, the light is incredibly blinding, as though the sun is stronger here. Small wisps of sand blow on the white marble. And all around you, as though it is built into the very walls, you see crystals and glass that seem to shimmer with the light of the desert. There are guards all wearing massive white armor with spikes coming off the pauldrons. Their faces are covered with what look like obsidian masks all the way down. No one shows their face. And there, sitting at the back on a large throne, you see a woman who is standing. On the back of her, you see what looks like a star. Thousands of small spikes come off of it as it circles down her back. It is no possible way she could hold the weight of such a large decor, and yet she does. She does not move. Veiled over her mouth is a long, kind of shimmery, translucent purple cloth that goes all the way down, but she too wears the same marbled mask. Porcelain, unseeable, unknowable. Her voice echoes and booms with the rage of the sands. Rise. Talk.
How do you keep that thing from smacking yourself in the ass all the time?
One of the guards just hits you in the stomach with the butt of a spear. Charming. And one of the guards comes approach. You stand before the Queen of Glass. Your jokes will lose your tongue. Enough. Spider, spider in your web, you have caused Ashara a great deal of pain. How can one so small hold so much at bay?
Well, it's a long story. It has to do with this god that's kind of on our side, and honestly, I'm just trying to help you out more than anything. You see, if you send your army, it'll just get decimated. And I don't, that's needless death. So I figured I'd just save you a little bit of trouble, that's all.
Do you think me a fool?
I don't know you, so couldn't say.
You try my patience. I have brought you here out of courtesy. My men wanted to lash you against the sands, leave you for the nests. But I thought, why not hear his story? They call you the Shadow of Azeroth. Do they not?
That's what I've heard.
I have heard that the sun in the desert casts a great light. But the shadow of even the trees cast a shadow long and wide. Who stands in front of you?
Oh, I got a lot of tall friends. See, I'm pretty short, but...
So be it. Kill him. She takes a step back. What do you do?
Am I just kind of in the middle of this big room?
You are. Your feet and hands are shackled, but there are guards all around you.
Okay. I will, I'll just do what I can to, just kind of dodge around and, just get away from him.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, you get up and let's do some acrobatics.
Deal.
The two guards nearest you are not that strong. The first one will most likely miss. He rolled a 9. So 11.
Okay.
And the second one, rolled a 19.
Okay. Acrobatics. Didn't think I was bringing up torque this quickly. Alrighty.
First one is
17
totally
plus 5, yeah. And then we got that one's only an 11.
Okay, so the first one, you just move out of the way. The other one, like, as you start to stand up, the guards seem kind of panicked, and the one jams his pike between your legs so that it's wrapped around the chain. 4 more guards approach. The Queen of Glass, as she is turned, like she couldn't turn, she just went to sit and she stops. She raises her hand, and all the guards just take a step back from you. And they all put their pikes down. You are surrounded by at least 12 men. You are as feisty as ever.
You see, getting me chained up like this, like I feel like I'm just a little pent up, that's all.
You have the audience with the Queen of Ashara. Can we put our sarcasm aside? What is it you want? Talk of the fated.
All right, we can definitely talk. Here's the deal. If you know this much about me, you know I'm from here, and I know your whole shtick. Honestly, I just want nothing to do with Ashara, and I think we should just stay kind of in our separate areas of the continent here. And we just we just dealt with a bunch of turmoil and fighting and killing, and I wasn't lying when I said you guys, if your army comes over here, you'll be. Let's put it this way: how much of a headache have I caused you over the past couple of years? Quite a bit, you said. And I'm just the damn accountant. Think of the people back home who are actually the warriors. Plus, we've got a god literally on our side, walking with us. We just don't want to fight. That's all. If you let me go back home and you guys stay over here, there won't be any trouble.
She creaks her head. I do know a little bit about you, Torque. My magistrates have told me that you are not originally from here, but rather you were brought here, trained in the mountains. Was it the stone path that you originally tread upon?
It was.
They believed in gods as well. Until they saw Queen of Glass. Until they saw my face. Until they saw the fury of the sands. She goes like this, and all of a sudden you see men come out with pikes. You see many different monks' heads stuck to the pikes. Faces you know, but there's something very wrong. As they put them on the ground, on a pedestal, like each one holding itself up as they walk away, you notice that the faces are twisted in horror, and it looks as though the very skin has turned to glass. Would you like to see my face, little Shadow?
You see, I was going to let that slide. I know what you did to them. I know what you did to my monastery. And I was willing to forgive and forget. But now, I'll just kill you. Like, maybe not today. Like, I'm a little stiff, but it'll come. No, that's not good.
I like him. One of the ones, he is a danger to us. Isn't that all the more fun? The sands do not stop blowing, little one. Let him go. But if I see you in the lands of Ashara, your fate will be far worse than theirs.
We'll see what happens. Bring it on. I've got a lot of friends.
But first, a gift to remember us by. She lowers her mask. You cannot comprehend what you see, but you begin to wince in pain as your hand stiffens. Into glass. Goodbye, little shadow. Goodbye. A bag is pulled over your head, and you feel yourself pulled out of the courtrooms.
Use it in prison.
I'm excited. That was fun. Ooh, that was good. I'm sweating a little bit.
Neither of us have our own hands anymore.
Diplomatic relations with the Shara did not go well.
No. Violent.
Run! You see somebody come running out. He hits the sands and begins to scuttle himself. Sand rips up, and you see these hands grab and begin to pull back into the sand. As it sucks someone down, you see another look back. Run! There's a shimmer of light that looks like it comes from a door, and the face just melts off. There is a cough, an inhalation of water, before you find yourself on a boat rocking in the ocean. An anchor drops, and you awake from a cold dream in cold sweat. Elric. The sound echoes and leaves. A door opens. It's time to get up!
Where are we?
We're on to board a 7-mast, 6-mast, 7-mast, 8-mast.
And he just walks out.
Seabark. Classic.
I get up.
Grab what's on deck.
I head on out.
So as you go to stand up, a limp hand falls from the bunk on top of you and just kind of grabs your face very uncomfortably.
You never get used to it.
Sounds like Captain wants you.
You'd think by now I'd have my own quarters or something.
No, you get to share your bed with Fickle Phil.
That's why you're in my notes.
See you soon, soft legs.
Very well.
So as you come up on your legs, rickety from years at sea, the sea salt sprays over the mast as you look out and you hear the caw of seagulls. In the distance, you see two large ships pulling into an even larger port. The city itself made from the remnants of ships and wreckages. Masts seem to pull themselves out from different shanty towns. But there, standing at the helm, in a beautiful buccaneered coat of red, lavish, gaudy, with a plumed feather in his cap, you see Snake Eye Joe.
Yeah.
He turns to you. Ah, there you are, me boy. Come on up.
Good morning, Snake Eye.
It's good to see you. And he smacks you on the ass.
I smack him right back.
You've been with us now how long?
I'd say it's about 2.5 years.
Oh, you've earned your salt, you have. You earned us this ship. The privateer life. Who knew that you could make such a living killing?
It's been fun.
Although there hasn't been as much killing as some of the men would like.
Yeah.
There's been some dying.
There's been, yeah.
Ain't been as much killing. Well, anyways, we've landed at the port of 6 Mast as you requested.
Perfect.
The letter from your friends and that blasted crow, they got you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay traveling inland on your own.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
Fickle Phil's offered to come with you if you'd like.
You know, I think I'm okay.
All right, it's your choice.
You know we've gone through some scraps there, haven't we?
Absolutely.
We made some those ladies on the Isle of Man.
The ladies of the night.
What?
What? Oh, the other ladies. Gotcha.
Yeah, different story.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that one too, though. Anyways, before you go, the men, superstitious as they are, they want to know just a few things.
Sure.
What happened on the island?
We saw some things in a place we weren't supposed to be.
Yes.
And we lost many a good men.
At least they were recruits.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah. You know, there are some powers that are just greater than us.
I'm glad Smack Tom made it back with half his face.
Yeah. Smack. You know, and I think all that barking kept something evil away. Seabark helped out quite a bit.
Yeah, he stayed on the ship. That was good.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? I heard him barking.
He caught you back.
Inside. Called me right back.
That's good. Sometimes you ain't supposed to go places in the ocean.
But you know what?
The goddesses of the sea see to that, don't they?
But we have this.
Yes. 12 men for the cost of a piece of metal.
And yet we might have to go back.
Well, I'm not going back.
Yeah, that's fine. Just give me a ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about that at another time.
Yeah, that works.
Well, you know, with the crows, we'll send you when we reach port in the next few months. And we'll come back if you need it.
That sounds wonderful.
The pirate of the Sixth Mast says he wants to see you before you head inland.
What's his name?
Oh, something about the daughter we saved.
Oh. The one that we tried to kidnap?
Kidnapped from kidnappers, we did.
How does that work? How does that work?
I think it's you steal a booty. You take a booty, you steal a booty, you lose a booty.
But then we got the booty.
We got some booty, we did. We got some booty.
Yeah. Euphemisms.
Take a booty, leave a booty.
Anyways, the men and I got you something special.
Thank you, you shouldn't have.
We didn't want to, but we did. It's customary. We got you this. It's a flag.
Oh.
It's an Elric flag.
It kind of looks like... Okay.
It's just a circle with
It's a circle, but with a triangle.
Yeah. We know how you like your shapes.
Thank you. It looks familiar, but I appreciate it.
Well, it's made out of old Larry's hair.
Supplies are hard to come by.
It is, and with the scurvy and whatnot,
you lose hair.
It gets matted.
Yeah. You know what? As soon as I get back to the capital, what is Garifun? What is it called?
Garifun.
Garifun?
I helped name it.
Yeah, it's good. I'm still not used to it. 3 years later.
Yeah, but adding the obscenity in there, that seemed like it was your doing.
I thought it probably is.
I know you better than you know yourself.
So, when I get back to the capital, I will make sure you have fresh supplies and oranges and sauerkraut to fight off the scurvy.
Wonderful. And we'll try to finish that first mate cabin we promised you for 2 years.
That sounds great. One day I'll sail again.
Of course.
Anchors away.
Absolutely. It's good seeing you, Elric.
It's good seeing you. Now, how am I getting ashore?
Oh, you're gonna have to take the dinghy.
Oh.
We know how you like your dinghy.
I will very unhappily embark on the dinghy.
Stroke.
Watch those rope burns. You head into the port of Six Masts. At the helm of the ship, you see all the pirates just waving. It's really way too nice.
Bye.
One of them's like this, and he the dinghy goes over the boat.
You head into the port of Six Masts.
Wonderful.
The port of Six Masts is a rough, dark, gringy place. As soon as you walk on, you see somebody literally get split open right in front of you.
Nice.
Just from navel to anus.
What? A giant hook.
Whatever. They're dead. That's all you need to know.
That's good.
The details don't matter.
And naturally, as grimy as everything is, I'm in beautiful, bright purple and orange, clothes.
So as you come onto the shores, you see a couple of people. Like one guy comes up and he's literally missing most of his face.
No, keep moving. Did you say my name? I told you, a scally. I don't know. Go away.
He just walks away.
So I'm gonna keep going to this center castle or whatever.
It's not a castle.
Whatever the hell it is. The
It
keep.
looks like 4 ships stacked on top of each other.
I want to go to that keep.
Okay, you head to that place. As you reach, you see a couple of really fat pirates. They don't look like they've been on the sea in a very long time.
Yeah. Is that Elric the Scuttlerbug?
Yep.
Come on in.
I follow.
Okay, so you walk on in, and this is everything just kind of reeks of seawater, like that fishy smell. It's got there's a lot of different moss. There's a lot of barnacles. There's barnacles still stuck to the woods and things. Dripping is still coming through. Most of the wood is wood rotted, but there's a fire on and there's a warm hearth. And as you walk in, you see one of the smaller pirates cry up, and you see the princess you saved. She is a very large, 300-pound woman that has grown since you've seen her last. But she's extremely happy to see you. She comes walking down the stairs. It is so good to see my friend!
Hello, Sam. How are you?
I'm very well now that I'm home.
I'm glad to see that.
It's good to see you. Come give me a hug.
Oh, absolutely. And she picks me up and everything.
Oh, yeah, just kind of.
All 40 pounds of halfling me.
Yeah, it's good. Like you are just
Love it.
engulfed in her.
Love it.
So,
great girl.
Sam is. She's a looker. I mean, she's a looker.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, with that in mind, we've got the Pirate King.
Beautiful. Okay.
His name is Sawbones.
Sawbones. I do a very, when Sam puts me down, I'd like to go up to, is he on kind of like a makeshift throne a little bit?
Like a bunch of old pistols and... Yeah.
Perfect. I do a very flamboyant...
He is very old. Like, gaunt, sunken in eyes, huge beard that goes down to his stomach.
Very nice. Commodore Sawbones!
Commodore Sawbones,
Commodore Sawbones. It's very good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Eric. Bring me my whiz.
Your whiz?
My whiz.
Remind me again. Maybe I have it in here. And I begin to just search very quickly through my pack.
You find a small... one of the balls.
The ball in the cup.
Exactly what you're talking about.
And look what I found.
Give me whiz! Sam, bring it to me!
Sam goes and grabs it and brings it up.
She's giggling.
She gives it to him, gives him a kiss.
Oh, my angel, Sam. My angel. I can never get it in. I hear you're going south.
Back to the capital for me?
I'm sorry to say, but you ain't gonna make it.
Why?
Because we know the truth now. We know the truth, Elric. You got wee legs! You need a pony! We ain't going back on your bare legs. We got you a pony.
You're good people!
We are good people, aren't we?
I kind of do like...
We're good people.
and we live in the sea.
Sea!
Sometimes we like to stay by the sea.
Stay by the sea!
Sometimes we don't sail.
Sail!
Sometimes we set sail.
Sail! Anchors away!
Sometimes we just say,
Gotta stay!
but we're good.
Great pirates!
Pirates. Alright, so
On our next record, we're gonna be putting out.
I thought you were gonna do like a ripoff of like the Lollipop Guild.
we represent the pirates of the Port West. Yeah, we got you a pony.
Thank you. That'll... Garifun will remember.
What you gonna name him?
Chester.
Oh, you would. What a fancy lad you are. Even after these 2 long years. You fancy lad. Chester. Can I keep this?
Absolutely.
Holy shit, I got it in.
Next time I see you, I want it in every time.
I can't even promise that. Alright, though, Elric, I've got to cut this man's legs off.
You have fun. Does he deserve it?
Yeah.
Can I take you? You know what? I better not. Better not. I better not. You have fun.
Both of them. Oh, below the knees. That's a blessing. You still get some twists.
It could be worse. At least he could get some peg legs.
That's right. He can bend his knees.
Yeah.
But he does deserve it.
Oh.
You know what he said to Sam?
What?
Unthinkable.
What did he say?
It had to do with her weight.
That's the best part about her.
I know, that's what I said too.
Such a unique woman.
What I said, there's more of her to love.
Oh.
So we're gonna cut off his legs.
Good. Give him a whack for me.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, Chester. Come on, boy.
And Elric heads toward the Middle Kingdom. All right. So with that, you head down into the sewers.
Remind me of home.
Where was home?
Sounds like it was in the sewers.
It wasn't a good place.
Bars Meadow. Got it.
Was it in the sewers?
Well, it was near him.
Near him, alright. Which way is the Skyland Man?
Are there any directions?
Ned?
HBC. That way.
Can I like do like an Arcana check?
Sure.
Because I like went to school for like a good portion of my. 20.
It's an ability. You think it's detect good and evil.
Which one did he detect though?
He didn't say.
Alright, so anyway, I think it's this way.
Now, with a thing like that, that deserves a tomato.
You have lots of these, don't you? Pretty
Yep.
good, actually. Only salt.
Bag of holding.
I will get my rapier out.
Okay.
And act like I could maybe fight something.
All right. So as you head down into the sewers for about, I would say 15 minutes, all of a sudden a large rat comes crawling out of the sewer grate.
Oh, Bigsby. Bigsby, what's his name? What's your mouse's name?
Oh no, Biscuit!
Biscuit! Keep Biscuit safe!
Biscuit, get in my hut!
Ned just keeps walking, but it's like approaching the three of you. He doesn't notice it, but it's very scary to the three of you.
I would just like try to like walk around it and not like.
Oh dear!
Like I would try not to
Don't
like.
rat eating all my crops. I'm gonna
bother.
try to stomp on it.
Okay.
I would be like.
Unarmed strike. So,
That's a 19.
You'll hit it.
Cool.
How much damage?
It's 1d. It's like usually like a 1d2, I think.
What? Oh, unarmed strike.
It's bad.
Oh.
It's like it's
So
pretty
1
much.
and a 2, and then 3 is a 1, and
It's
4
just
is a
plus your
1.
strength.
it's a 1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, so it's 1 damage to it.
That is correct. I always get 3
Well, if you have unarmed strike, you can roll a d4.
a d4 to add your strength.
Yeah.
So 1 plus
0.
So 1 damage. Clink, you step on it, and you step on its tail, and it winces out, and will try to bite you.
It's a 15.
He misses and then scurries back into the sewer.
Extra.
Should have killed it.
Right away.
It's on my
Just hey, Tomato Man, just like leave
Name's
him.
Gary.
Leave him alone. They'll probably
not my
leave you
fault
alone.
they
You gotta
keep
respect
eating
your
my...
elders. Remember his name.
I do respect elders, but
Apparently not, young.
he's tried to enslave me.
Oh, Mister's giving away.
So you head in further on, and as you do, you come to a large open-air sewer grate system. Not like a. It's the aquifer. It's like where all the different sewers meet. And set up on a little ledge, you see a canvas and a rather disheveled man sitting with a pile, and Ned is already talking to him.
What are they saying?
So anyway, these people are coming to try to find you, and apparently no one likes your artwork. Oh, here they are.
Is that him? Is that the man who...
This is Argyle Kyle. This is my friends. They're called the Keelix people. Right?
Is that what we're called?
Keegan.
Keegan. I think they said that in the bar.
Keegan. We're known as Keegan.
What brings you down here?
Hey, are you
you
graffitiing all of the walls out in the city?
I would consider myself a prophet.
A what?
He said a pamphlet. I saw those. Well, I did.
What do you want with it?
We just wanted to see you paint one of those pictures so that we got the observing done.
Jumps off his little thing into the water and hits, and so all this sewage and stuff goes all into his hair, and he lifts himself up, and as he stretches up, his tongue hits the side of your cheek.
Oh no, that is not okay.
Alright.
He's like a 13-year-old kid. I know. These are children.
Now that's a little
What are you doing, man?
He's 13.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
To be fair, he would do that to anyone.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta stop drawing these crowns and shit and sparking all of these bad people.
We're not here to stop him. We're just here to watch you do it. We would like to observe you do your work.
I have a new piece.
I sound like Elric. I'm your son.
Well, what is it?
No.
It's a masterpiece. Would you like to watch me paint it?
I would love to paint it.
No.
Come with me.
Where are you going?
Ned, grab the paints. I've set up under my masterpiece. Come.
Alright.
He starts climbing up a ladder.
I follow him.
Honestly, I don't know where this is going.
Me either.
I'm just happy to be out the sewers. I ain't got no shoes.
You head out of the sewers up into the center of the... And you notice that he is in one of the main pavilion squares. There's actually a fountainhead, and on it is Montague. It's a statue of him.
I don't know why they built that.
I thought it was just a boulder.
Retcon back to the boulder. Yeah, so it is. I have to make that happen. So it is in memory of Montague. It is a large boulder that Manny the Man-Hand and Uggug brought from the countryside and put here. It has a large crack through it.
That's what he's painting on, is the boulder.
So he goes up and he goes and grabs the paint, disrobes, pours the paint over his naked body.
Okay, as he's doing this, I'm gonna go try to find a guard.
Okay. And then presses his body into the rock.
So I'm trying to get this guy caught.
Now, I don't like what I'm seeing, but I am observing it as truth and as news.
Honestly, I don't understand art, so...
Very expensive.
To each their own.
Yeah, so this is what is it, the found space?
I feel like I don't understand. I believe it's disgust.
Now that looks like freedom.
Inspiration, please.
It's really good. Alright, so, holy crap. So he pushes his naked body up against the stone, and... It's not that one's free.
They'll never take away our freedom.
They'll never take away our freedom. I'll die first. So, as that happens, you find 2 guards.
Hey, I found the guy who's doing all the graffiti, and he's right now painting his naked self over there.
What?
Yes, please stop him. It's terrible.
Hey, you! It's too late. It's done. He just kind of falls into the grass and slumps down, just spread out.
You know, I would.
Oh my God! They cover him and they immediately arrest him and pull him away. And as you look, though, at what he's painted, it looks like the silhouette of a man, and he's written, "Montague is alive."
I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't such a well-known man, I would be doing that as well.
With my tomatoes.
Honestly, I think the defilement on multiple levels is wrong, and the fact that he has crazed esoteric writing is also disturbing. My friend Montague gave his life to save all of us.
How?
I do respect the faded, and I do like this boulder.
It doesn't matter.
I do too, but you can't go put
they'll
lies
be your
around
friends.
here.
No, they're
This is not inspiring. This is just gonna inspire more turmoil, and people are gonna get all pissed off about it. He's gotta stop putting all this crazy shit out there.
Does it look like the usual paintings or graffitis that we've seen?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, friends, I'm sure you have to go tell your friend Keelix. I'm going to find someone to wash this off. This makes me depressed.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ned. I like you.
Maybe in another.
We appreciate it, Mr. Extra, news boy.
Listen.
Observes the news.
I see a spark in you.
Yeah?
All you have to do is fan the flame.
Fan the flame.
And he walks away.
I like that. I'm gonna use that for my group. Fan the flame. We're gonna be called the Flames. The Flaming Fans.
That's pretty good.
The Flaming Fans? We're like fans of the Flaming Faded.
Sorry.
That's pretty good. Main headline: Rock desecrated.
You'll hear it.
So
It'll come to you.
the Flaming Fans.
You'll hear it.
The Flaming Fans organize.
We'll find a better name.
Let it come organically.
That was as organic as it could come.
It was just your time in the city. And then you eventually just left. Makes sense.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
No, you have no idea. No idea.
Right back to Keelix.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you do that and crush a tomato.
All over his face.
It's like the flames of the tomato.
Flame tomato. That's your new group name. Flame tomatoes.
I like this, man. Oh, that's a good idea. Cook
Flame
the tomato.
tomatoes?
No, cook the tomatoes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
Maybe then Carlos will take your tomatoes if they're cooked. You could go into business.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to dig you out of the hole you've all dug yourself.
What do you mean?
I think we made a
I
lot of
hate
progress.
that I have such a craving for fried tomatoes right now.
Yeah, he's done his job.
Just like some cut tomatoes with some salt sounds good.
Yeah. Done my job.
Far to the east.
East never eat sour.
Your eyes open in blue light. You are drenched in sweat. You are cold. You are tired. Inside, something is trying to bubble up. But as you look around and you see the soft amber light of the sun on Yevros, you see caterpillars crawling along small pieces of branch. You take a breath and you find a moment of serenity in the world that surrounds you. It calms the storm inside. A young Untharan approaches. It is a scribe. Your Majesty, the council is ready.
Very good.
Are you better, or is it getting worse?
I have my good days and I have my bad days.
You hold a lot inside. You are showing. He points to the antlers that are sprouting from your head.
Scare me for a second.
I feel that it is my burden to bear as of now. You all have done so much for me.
They await you.
I'm ready.
You head down, and as you come toward the castle that was built into the side of the tree, the doors are open and many guards welcome you in. Behind you, several Inari and even a few Venari are throwing flowers behind you as you walk. The peasantry is a bit much. Outside below, you hear the cries, Yevros! Spare us! Show us your blessings! They are calling to you. As you walk toward the castle, you look to the right, and on a branch you see what looks like a small dryad tree sitting. It's looking at you.
Is it live? Okay. Who do I know it to be?
You've seen it a couple times, but you don't ever really talk to it.
Does anybody else see it?
Not that you notice.
I just... I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm not what?
Okay.
It's been challenging the last few years.
It's been challenging for me a lot longer than that.
Classic.
You give me strength. You're the reason that I keep pushing myself.
Oh, really? I thought I put a lot of barriers between you. You're fighting it.
I'm not fighting you.
Aren't you?
I'm fighting the others.
So did she.
My mother.
Niona.
How did she overcome it?
I don't think she did.
You told me you two were friends.
We were best friends.
Which again is why you're my inspiration. You were who I've looked up to my entire life.
I'm rooting for you.
I know.
Good luck.
Until next time.
As you kind of blink, one of your attendants comes up. Are you all right?
Yes, just reminiscing with my family.
Your Majesty, you have stopped in the middle of the procession.
I'm sorry. Carry on, I'm ready.
As you enter in, you see a council of what looks like 12, all dressed in beautiful druid robes. Light pours down from the ceiling, and in the center there is a large wooden throne. They turn to you. One approaches a little bit more vocal than the rest. Your Majesty, I am sorry that the Council has put you to this, but a show is necessary to garner support of all of Yevra.
I understand. What is it exactly that you want me to do?
We need to see how you are the chosen one. How you choose to show us that is your doing.
I've been practicing, and I feel that I am ready enough to show.
The chair awaits.
I walk up.
Do you sit in it? Mm-hmm. You sit down in the chair. As you do, all of the druids pull their hands apart. They're not holding hands, but they have closed their eyes and they're kind of looking. It looks like a seance with you in the center.
I turn to my right. Esme, you know what to do if things go awry.
Your Majesty.
It has been a long 3 years. And thanks to all of you, I have been able to answer more questions than I ever thought imaginable. I know that we sent Nola ahead, for I will be disembarking soon. But if this is what the council needs, I am ready.
One of the softer druids approaches. I'm sorry. You'll do great.
Sitting in the chair, I grip and I almost like a channeling. I take a deep breath. Umthara. Kundin. And I open up my eyes.
As you do, you say this thing, and it's like a flash. You see a figure that you've never seen before. It looks like they're drowning. And then you like snap out of it. Keep going.
I grasp tighter. Umthara. Karin!
You see what looks like crows flying. They look as though they're going to attack you, and then you snap out of it again.
Umthara! Karin!
Something inside you shakes. From all around the council, everything stops. You hear the people, Umthara Karim, Umthara Karim, Umthara. Out of the shadows in blue light, you see what looks like part of a wolf. It stands upright. Only its head comes into view. On another one, you see what looks like a great sorceress. She looks at you, and a large what looks like an eagle or a rock, its beak comes poking through. 5 others also appear. The doors to the temple slightly crack open, and you see Treed, the avatar of Yevros, approach you. Here you are, Clara. These are my friends. These are me. These are you. You've called to us for 3 years. Here we are. What do you do?
I choose to accept you all. As you are. The good, the bad, the chaos. You are the epitomes of nature.
We cannot be tamed, Clara. Are you ready for that?
The chaos of nature is something that I've been fighting for. And with for 3 years. I have a long way to go. But yes, I am ready.
They step back into the darkness. So was she. Out of the moonlight, you see a very large, stoic man with a beard. She'd be very proud of you.
Thank you.
You know, I used to call her the moon. But you were my son. He comes and puts his ethereal hands on your face. I waited as long as I could. Now it's your path. He goes and leans in and kisses you on your forehead. I would have waited forever, my little Clara. You awake. You hit the floor. 4 of the druids, the ones who cared for you, stand broken back, looking at you. The other 8 have twisted and broken. Several have shattered against the wall. One literally looks like vines grew through them and ripped them in half. Another looks as though they had turned to stone, and one looks as though they had burned from the inside out. You stand in the center of what looks like a cauldron of fire as the walls look both like they have grown and were sundered at the same time. Esma sits with a spear not where it was supposed to be, but on your leg, through it. She is dead. You look down at your skin and it shimmers as though it is part bark. Your eyes flare with blue light, and while you feel sorrow, this is the way it was meant to be. Nature claimed those it had to. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Good game, everybody.
Dash door!
I wish.
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right over us. Feel the world spin round again for only us. Hold your breath, we're diving into something bigger than anything we've ever been. Love be lighthouse, oh, to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminate inside my arms. It has been there all along. Let this love lead you home. Love be a lighthouse, so to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminating every road. All through the seasons, no matter